All right.
And we ought to be live.
Bye-bye.
Whoa!
Hey, I also had a potato product at dinner. I had made myself some loaded tater tots. I
Oh
realized,
my
Yeah, I
god.
saw that.
it's like, I realized inadvertently that I had all the necessary ingredients. Like yesterday, I was like, oh, I could do that. Someday this week I will. And then I did it tonight. It was tasty. Cooked myself a nice steak, tater tots. Anyway,
Thanks.
so enjoy your turkey burgers. Honestly, your meal sounds good. I won't lie. Anyways,
Turkey burgers are nice.
yeah.
I mean, no.
Well, when you put it like that.
Oh man. All right. Well, hey. Anyway, guys. We're this, despite as often as we talk about food on this show. This isn't a show about food. This is D&D. This is Tales of Sentra.
Okay.
Can we change it from
It's episode-
like a D&D game to just us talking about food?
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons and Dives.
And
Yes.
diners and dashes.
Diners-
and dashers and
diners-
transfers.
Diners in hold on. Dungeons and Dragons and Diners and Dive-ins and Dives. 5D.
Yes.
5D chess.
Yes.
I'm in.
Quick announcement. This is going to be the last time I stream in this apartment.
Woo!
Moving this week.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
And if I like how they come out, I'm going to be rocking chops next week. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be
Like chop.
like mutton chops. Yeah. I'm going to
Dude.
get rid of this part.
How
I
much-
might keep the lemmy. We'll see.
How does Amanda feel about that?
She laughed at me. When she finds out that I'm serious, we'll see who's laughing then. Ha ha!
When you
She comes in.
Now nobody laughs.
when you grow out your
Nobody laughs.
beard, when you decide to like chop everything off, do you like on the way down do a bunch of like novelty looks on the way down? Because that's what I do every time. Every time when I shave the beard
Sometimes.
off, I'll go like here, and then I have chops and a goatee. Then I'll have just the goatee. Then I'll have like this like Williamsburg hipster look where it's soul patch. And people
Right.
say
Oh
people
goodness.
people are like, actually that looks okay on you, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It looks like don't let me near your kids, so I don't want that. And then you do just the mustache and look, definitely don't let me near your kids, and then after that you're clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I always F up and go straight from like, okay, gotta get these lines in, and then go straight to like goatee, just the mustache.
You should do some Hunger Games shit, like the weird
Oh,
swirls.
some twirlies, yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you do for that glorious
Please, I got
mustache?
schedule.
I groom it every day, and then I put it on my bedside table.
Nat sees it and she's just like, okay.
Oh, the caterpillar's back. All right, so anyway, guys, this is Tales of Sentra. It's episode 29. Yay! That's not a special number. It's just another episode. But the gang's all here. Richard's not on camera because he's got to clean up some dog pee, but he is here. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
So who wants to give us a little recap of what happened next week? Or yes, recap what
Next
happens.
week.
Somebody
Next
give us a
week.
recap
I
of
look
what's
into the future. No.
Next week.
I say that as if you
I'm gonna
guys
call
don't.
it. A challenge accepted. Next
Okay.
week, we realize we fucked up. And we fucked up bad. And then we go to fix the thing.
That's fair. I
Or
also
not.
next week's the Halloween episode, and I say that as if you guys don't already know exactly like what I have planned to some degree.
I'm
Anyway,
oblivious.
that's next week. Hi, Oblivious. I'm Tony. Anyway, yeah. So who wants to do a recap of what happened last week?
Artem showed up and he was a freaking
Yeah.
Yeah, Artem was
shield
here.
guardian, druid plant, whatever thing. I know, he was actually a paladin.
Yep.
We strolled through the woods with tree Goliath,
Hey, girls. Calm down.
mecha fern.
No.
He was like the robot from Fallout, but all covered in trees.
Which robot from Fallout?
The one that's like,
Yeah.
communism is impossible.
Something
like,
Prime.
Alpha Prime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Forgive me if I don't get his dialect and his idioms correct, but I believe what he was saying was, shit be whack, yo, the animals are going cray,
Yeah.
and we gotta stop it.
Yeah, that was
You got
verbatim.
it.
Spot on.
You got it. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much exactly what he said.
It be whack, yo.
Yep. And then we killed some endangered apes. And then
We did murder some critter families.
we went to some temple, and there were some devils. It looked like the God Hand from Berserk was there, and Papyrus was one of them, or Sans. It was unclear. And then we fought him with our group determination.
Yeah, there was like 4 elemental beings. 3 of them bamfed out of there. We were stuck fighting the last one. Then he bamfed out of there.
I think it was Pep. It was Pep.
Yeah, because Sans you wouldn't have fought. Sans would have just run away or talked.
And I remember it pretty much
Oh,
ending
Sans would have
with
fought.
Charlie being like, "So does this have anything to do with any of the dreams?" And it's like, "No, kid, no." It didn't.
You asked that, and then your side quest popped up.
Yeah.
But there's this group of 4 elemental devils out there doing something, which still isn't good. But well, maybe you'll find out more about that someday. I say maybe. Obviously, you'll find more about that someday.
Hopefully.
Inadvertently, have 2 ice rivals out there.
I'm going
Ice
to
fucks
trash
us up.
talk both of them.
Well, you guys technically, I mean, like on paper, you beat the second one. It just ran away. But, anyways, that's what happened last week, and it ended with you guys arriving in the other Tabaxi city of Canop, so named because I took 1 letter out of canopy, and but you got here, and it was nighttime, which means it's time to wrap it for the day. And here we go. Here you are. Action.
What did
I'm
we
sorry, was
learn?
this end of the day or start of the
Place
day?
down.
You got here at sundown, basically. So this is end of the
Okay.
day as you arrive.
Well, I feel like crap. I'm gonna go to sleep. I mean, wait. I'm gonna go to wait.
You can just say you're sleeping. You don't have to clarify that you are waiting, because
Okay, because I just thought that would contradict a statement I made a long time ago about how
Honey, you are fine, I promise.
I should have stayed a stranger. Should have just stayed a stranger. Okay.
Okay, so where do we think that the inn is at?
Nice music choice, Ryan.
Thank you. As we get there, what tell us a little bit about this place. What are the people like who lives here? What's the vibe?
Well, it's nighttime, so not many people out right now. The few you'll see around are Tabaxis. And like I said before, so Center Tree was just kind of one city collected around one giant tree. This is more like a cluster of trees, and you have like a lot of tree houses, buildings up on the branches, that sort of thing.
Some Lord of the Rings shit.
Yeah. I'm withholding going too deep just because like it's nighttime and like you can explore, the city after you've slept.
We'll keep an eye out for places that are lit with torches, or some kind of sign for
Or
an
like
inn.
a person that we can ask directions from.
Hey, you guys looking to ask directions?
Yeah, I'm looking to ask for directions. Where
Cool.
can
My
one
name's
get some-
Tabaxi number A.
Hello, Tabaxi number A. Yes, this is Charlie. He says hello.
Hey, kid.
Hello.
Where does one get some shut-eye around here, my friend?
Well, if you're out of town or just looking to stay for the night, you could stay at the Treehouse. That's our inn around here.
They all look like tree houses.
Cut to wide shot of all the tree houses.
It's and then you see like a John Madden NFL replay scribble, like one gets circled. It's that one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, my dude.
You're welcome.
I feel stupid for not realizing it was that one now.
Yeah, you should. All right, I'm gonna go back to harvesting
he's a
this
child.
iced tea.
What?
We have a weird economy here, okay?
You do
Gonna fade from existence.
Tabaxi number A. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
I'm
Gotta
putting it
go
in my
die
notes.
now.
I'm real popular around here. I'm the first number of the alphabet. All right.
He's
Well-
in my notes. That is where he lives.
So you go to the inn known as the Treehouse, and here
Nope.
is a cool
This
picture I
one's-
found.
This one's the rest of it, but it's in noir.
Yeah, yeah. As you enter, suddenly the world is black and white.
Everyone's smoking cigarettes and wearing big hats.
Man, see, you looking for a room?
Maybe I
Well,
am,
actually, if
maybe
anyone,
I'm not.
I don't know if anyone else played what Remains of Edith Finch. Super cool.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
That
so
was
good.
pretty good.
So good. But like it's like a normal like mansion of a house, but then it's got like buildings like this. I don't know, I'm pointing as if you guys can see. But then it's like buildings like this, like they kept extending the house upward, and so it's like normal nice house, but then this on top of it as you explore. It's super cool.
I want to lurk on that.
That scared the shit out of me. Thanks, Kona. Thanks.
Guys, I'm gonna be a gargoyle up there for a while, okay?
Is that safe?
Probably not, but who cares? Look at that thing. It's perfect for gargoyling.
Your mother must have had a hell of a time watching you as a kid. Or yesterday, or 5 days ago, before you joined us, maybe.
Look who's talking, toddler.
I am not a. You know what? I am
You're
going
like
to go
12.
get. I'm going. You know what? How
Don't
tall
make
are you?
me. Don't make me separate you two.
How
Alright,
tall
boomer.
are you?
Middle.
How tall is your character? I need to know.
5'3".
You're 3 inches taller than me.
That's funny. I didn't realize I thought you were like 6'3".
No.
Tony, I'm gonna need you to shrink his character in the party screen, please,
All right, I'm on it.
by like a foot.
We can do this live. How tall is Braun?
He's probably like 6'1", 6'2".
All right. Oop. Okay. That's what I'm doing for now. I don't feel like doing more than that.
All right.
There you go. New party scream. All right. Anyways, so you found the inn. You found the.
I am not the
The place.
toddler. You're the toddler, and I'm older than you. So you need to respect me, or else. And I'm going to go get the room. Good day. What
You
was
are the
that,
toddler,
dear?
Charlie.
Oh yeah, yeah. But also, so is Mr. Hazard. So, good day, and I'll go inside.
Cool. I am refreshing Roll20, so just give me a moment. Not that I have a picture for the interior anyway, but what is happening? Roll20 is freaking out right now. I'll worry about that later, I guess. All right. Anyways, okay, the treehouse. So you go inside, and there's a tabaxi behind the counter, just doing his work.
What color tabaxi is he? Is
Yeah,
he
are these like the
calico?
full-size tabaxi or like the little cat tabaxi?
Oh, these
they
are-
more little cat tabaxi.
These are normal size tabaxi.
Dang!
These are not Guff and Gruff, who, by the way, you also have no idea where they are now.
So,
Nope.
so they were just especially small. They weren't indicative of a bunch of their race.
No, they just happen to be like two basically like dwarf tabaxi.
Please tell me the cat at the desk is a tuxedo cat wearing a little bow tie.
He can be.
Oh God, yes, it can
Cannon.
be.
All right.
Yes.
He's like batting at a ball of yarn. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you come in. Hello.
No, please continue. I mean, continue.
Continue.
I mean,
Continue
hi.
what? I'm a very prim and proper tabaxi. Don't you see my bow tie?
Yes, you are. I'm going to take
have
off
on
my
a
hand
sentence
wrap
in the
and just
chat.
like pull ribbons through the air. Just.
Please,
So-
you're taunting me now.
We need a room, sir. Or rooms, sir.
Sure. Have you guys visited the treehouse before?
Nope, this is our first time.
Great. Well, it's like any other inn, except our rooms are all stacked kind of one on top of each other. So you're just gonna go
Okay.
outside and, take the ladder to your appropriate room.
Which is our
You mean I
appropriate-
scale the building? This place is amazing.
I mean, you scale it how you want, I guess. Oh, did you have a question? You had a question, kid?
Which one's our appropriate room?
Well, how many rooms do you need?
One,
Uh,
2, 3, 4.
3.
3. Who's doubling up?
I'm not letting Charlie stay by himself.
He stayed by himself the other night.
Why did you stay by himself the other night?
I had an appointment.
I thought you were looking after him.
I had the alarm up.
It'll be 3
Oh,
rooms.
the alarm just went off apparently when you said it.
Okay, 3 rooms for the evening.
Okay.
Who am I staying with?
Who do you want to stay with, Charlie?
Hazard.
Who else
on
do you
the
wanna
roof.
That's right, y'all are on a team.
How else do you want to? Who else do you want to stay with, Charlie?
Val.
Good answer.
Race you to top bunk. Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
Look at, okay.
Oh yeah, can we get the top room? Is the new one in the top room?
You can have the top room.
In fact, that is open right now. If you'd like the top
Yes. Not anymore.
Appropriate room.
room, that would be the one. And then you with the nice mustache, I might say, you'll have the second highest room, and then you, ma'am, you'll have the third from the top.
Okay, very well.
All right, you'll enjoy your stay. It's gonna be 15 silver, 5 per room, and then have a good night.
Toss 5 silver on that.
I don't have to pay, right?
No, I got you, dear.
As soon as
Do not worry about the thing.
the coins, all shiny coins, all scatter, just like gathers them all
Oh,
up. Just right. Here are your
Wait,
keys.
so the 3 adults are throwing 5 each? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm covering,
You called me an adult! You called me an adult! Boom! I win!
that was a slip of the tongue from everybody, so...
I'll give you a slip of it. Just,
Is that
he said I'm an adult.
is that a bard spell?
I don't know you
It is
at
now.
all, so no, you will not, sir. And you are... no.
Too late, he already called me an adult. You're both weenies. Race you to the top bunk.
Is that a miscellaneous eyeball there at the bottom?
What?
Eh?
Is that an eyeball? Yeah.
It's. Okay, I guess it's like some sort of like little sign.
I don't know why I like looked over
I
and
didn't
my
notice either.
eyes just
Well,
went like
when it's zoomed out, I thought it was like a sign of like a crescent moon and like a star, but I guess it's totally
Oh,
an
yeah, I
eyeball.
can see that.
Or like a yin and
It's-
yang.
It's a mechanical laser pointer. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Maybe.
It's like a bubble or globe of some sort. Anyways, so y'all got your rooms.
Weird.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
I would like to scan my room for a snack bar or any game.
First you gotta race me up there. I leap out a window if it's open and just grappling hook all the way up.
Yeah.
And then
I-
jump
So
on
this,
the roof.
so going up, looking at the picture here, this right here would be the office.
Mm-hmm.
Then you, Hazard and Charlie are at like this room here where these windows are.
Yeah.
Val's would be right here, and where these sort of waffle-looking ones are, and then bronze is this one, and then Val, yours is the one that kind of looks like prison bars. But yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's because...
Whoops.
No. Well, no, not making that joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I
Cool.
grappling hook all the way up there and just...
Okay.
I'm perched up here like a... I
Don't-
gargoyle it. I gargoyle it for like...
As you do that, you will like zip past, like you'll see a common room with like Charlie was just inquiring about, some refreshments or games or stuff like that, and that is the right above the office.
Gonna roll, what do I catch with that on my zip up? Anything grab my attention as I go?
You're probably observing the rooms as you go up if you're going by the windows. So you'll see like there's like a common room, with like I said, just you go past. There's like not billiard tables, but like the equivalent of like game playing tables. There's clearly some cards and some dice and stuff. There are some refreshments in the room. You go up. The only room that's not there looks like I guess 2 rooms that aren't occupied by you guys. You'll go by one, and there's no one in it. You'll go by another, and there's, let's see, I'm gonna say evens. I make the joke, odds I don't. All right, you go past a room and there's a tabaxi couple sleeping peacefully.
Nice.
The joke is that they would have been boinking if it rolled a 2.
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Well,
roll.
you were looking
Let me roll
in the
another
rooms as you
D69.
rolled up there.
Yeah, I'm a pervert.
D69.
He's nasty. Okay.
Hey, just the point is they're not. So as Charlie goes up, he doesn't see it either.
Because he's a baby. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Good night.
I'd like to hang back and talk to the guy at the desk.
Sure.
Hi there. Listen, we're
Oh, you're still here.
yeah. Braun's gonna shift uncomfortably in his armor. Listen, we're from out of town, and we heard rumors of strange happenings, possibly dreams. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Dreams? I can't say for sure, but you'll certainly find an interesting collection of folks around here in this city.
What about any old ruins or ancient temples? What's the oldest thing around here?
The oldest thing? Well, you know, it's funny. He's gonna walk around the corner and like pull up a chair for you to sit in.
I'll take a seat.
Then he'll like hop up and perch on the desk that he was just behind. Well, the oldest building around here would be the monastery, the Rolling Lion Monastery. You know, the whole reason there's 2 Tabaxi cities is because I never get to tell anybody this. I'm so excited. The whole reason there's 2 Tabaxi cities is because back in the day there were 2 masters at the monastery at Sentra that sort of they kind of argued about, you know, like what technique was better. Should you be all about the mind or like all about strength, you know? So
Braun's eyes are about to start glazing.
So the master was all about strength.
as he fully regrets asking him anything.
So then it fades to black, fades back up. So that's why there's 2 monasteries. One's here, they fight all with brute strength, and then the monastery in Sentra, they're all about the mind and technique like that. And that's why camp was founded. So that's probably the oldest one.
Oh, thank you for that. That was truly.
Although I wouldn't say they're the most old-fashioned.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay. If you'd like, I can give you a little pamphlet in the morning.
As he turns around to pick up the pamphlet, Braun's already gone.
I could just give you a...
Clink, 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 clink.
Clink, 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 clink.
Tries to be Batman, but he just hears so much clinking.
He does not make it secretive.
You do at least have the easy Dolphin Dawn armor, right? Like for when you step out of it.
Yeah. So I imagine it has 2 modes. The kind of cool mode, like in Fallout 4, where the armor kind of like pulses out and he steps out, and then the lazy mode, which is he just pushes a button and it all falls off him in pieces.
Just
Like that
like a big
toy.
pile.
Like that toy of like the dude who's like connected by string. You press it and he just like collapses.
yes, and everything
Yeah,
collapses.
like he hits it and it's like boom, and he's wearing like a wife beater and some boxers, and he's gonna go and collapse in bed.
Are they heart boxers like a Looney Tunes cartoon?
I think like blue stripes, something really boring.
Something tasteful.
Nautical themed.
Wait, did you just draw yourself behind the bars?
I drew her
Aw.
like waving at the bar. She's happy.
She looks like Gumby.
She's smiling.
She looks like Gumby.
There's not a lot I could do with that amount of space.
No, I love it. It's just funny because
You
she
did
looks
great.
like Gumby. Oh no, Pokey. All right.
You look so dapper.
Anyone else do anything this evening? I'm guessing Val probably sets the usual alarm.
Was
Yep.
I able to find an overpriced snack bar in the room?
No, but in the game room there were a bunch of complimentary snacks, like you know some nuts and seeds and stuff.
I ate a good chunk of those.
All right. Is that Hazard peeking over the roof?
Nice.
Someone wearing a mask, I think.
I did not do that.
I know it's just Sid graffitiing the place up.
Nice.
Okay, anyone else for the evening, or we'll just roll ahead to morning?
I think we'll roll into the morning.
Okay.
Roll ahead until the morning.
We roll ahead to the morning. Do you go back down to get that pamphlet of information?
I specifically wait to see him use the bathroom or like turn his head, and I'm gonna like duck and roll my way out through the lobby.
Okay. So you don't pick it up then?
I do not.
All right. Well, then you are still largely unaware of the landmarks of the city.
I'll kind of notice he rolls through and be like, "That's weird," and see a pamphlet on the counter and say, "Ooh, pamphlet."
All right.
Hazard, where's the Charlie? Do you? Okay, there he is. Sorry.
The
Sorry.
Charlie.
The
I was
Charlie.
just gonna be searching for the continental breakfast.
Not every inn has those.
What? Why?
Like I went to a hotel. Sydney went to a hotel recently, and there was no complimentary breakfast in the morning. It was shit. Okay.
Bastard.
Listen, how hard is it to rehydrate some eggs? You know,
Not even a regional breakfast?
there's probably some fresh fruit in a bowl on the counter, and then next to that there's also a bowl of like old fish because this is a tabaxi town.
Yeah, point of order. Tabaxis, cats are obligate carnivores. They would not have fruit at all. I am offended.
How dare you?
That's why both are there.
How dare you?
What is an
They're not trying
obligate
to-
carnivore? Is that only meat?
Yeah, they only eat meat.
I
They
finally
like
found
search for the
I
highest
found
protein.
my identity. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey,
Um,
Ron, this is pretty interesting. Did you know that? And then I say in Tony's voice,
Oh,
did you know
gotcha.
in this brochure about that?
About Canup, there are 5 notable landmarks.
Would he have gotten a pamphlet without having to talk to the guy at the front desk?
Nope.
It was on the counter.
I think
was
he was
behind the
waiting
counter.
to.
You hear from inside, just, oh, I guess I misplaced it.
Hey, could you tell me? You. Could you tell
Oh,
me
hi.
everything about this place?
Well, sure. You know, and then he's going to pull up a chair for you. I never get to do this. Except for last night. Anyways. So he'll give you...
You go on for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna make a drink.
Yeah, he gives you like the entire spiel about the monastery too, about how it's a rival school of the other one. Then there's the Treehouse Inn, which you guys are currently in. There's the location of the shop in Center Tree here, Brooks Brothers Canup location. There's their tavern, because every town's got a tavern, the Boozy Branches. And then there is a place called the Chapel of Zolteck, who is an old jaguar god. That basically there's only like one family in town that even follows him anymore. Like it's super outdated. That's why it's literally just like a little chapel. It's not a proper order or anything. It's just this one small family that like still follows the old jaguar god. For the most part, people in this town are not about that life.
All right. Well, I assume we all catch up with each other at some point.
Well, he can hear you from a mile away.
So I talked to the guy last night, or rather, he talked at me. And I think in between slipping out of consciousness, he mentioned that the monastery was the oldest place here.
And that's
So
where
I think-
we think that the dream monsters are gonna be?
Possibly. It's a good place to check, anyways.
Alright, well, let's go there.
Now, did you say this is the one that was ruled by muscle and
Yes.
physicality?
Correct.
Good to know. He mentioned that these guys were very focused on raw physical strength.
Boomers.
So,
So we have to outsmart them.
so let's not try to directly engage them.
I
Or
can be
antagonize them.
absolutely fierce, and if you had let me get that mega warhammer, this wouldn't be a problem.
Listen, you can go get the Mega Warhammer now if you want.
What Warhammer are you speaking?
Oh, just like a freaking warhammer. She's itty bitty though. I
Just a
don't think it'd
warhammer.
work out. And her strength is -1, so.
Can I use that as
Oh, I
finesse?
broke my back.
I do not think it would count as finesse.
I'm gonna use it with finesse. Yeah, we can like definitely check that out. I think checking out the Chapel of Zolteck would also be maybe beneficial.
Yeah.
Sketchy. I would also say
we use a giant hammer as a finesse weapon, then anyone can.
I would also make
Yeah.
I would also point out 2 things that your characters would be aware of. the location here is the store here is run by your old friend Kayla, the one who you guys gave seed money to a while back. And you do know that at least one of the person who had the dreams was Greta's customer, who was at Tabaxi that Braun actually fought back in the tournament back in the day.
Oh, we should find him. Was he a monk?
You know, he was a warrior of some sort. You don't really know that much about him.
Did he have weapons on him, or was he barefisted?
I think he had a sword and shield.
Armor?
He did have, like, proper, like, knight's attire, yeah.
Gotcha.
I say we start at the monastery and go from there.
I agree.
That works.
Okay. So, monastery first, then. And you'll remember when you went to the monastery at the previous city, it was like, you know, big locked doors. You couldn't actually get inside. In this case, you're able to walk right in. And you see a bunch of Tabaxi monks in there training. And they look like big and tough dudes.
They really look like big and tough.
Yeah. You got
And dudes.
leopards with swords, dudes with, like, claws and whatnot going on. It's, yeah.
So, Tony, are you enjoying all of the furry content that Pinterest is sending you at this moment?
Dude, let me tell you what. When you look up Tabaxi art, you get a lot of what you're looking for, and then a lot of what you are not looking for.
What you never wanted to see ever.
Well,
I'll take that as a yes.
later on in this episode, ask me that question again, because you'll see the picture that got me the oh no results.
Like the Google search bar should be like, "Are you sure?"
Right?
Do you want us
should be a
to
check
like
there.
turn on your safe search? Are you okay?
Was this an accident?
Braun's gonna go up to, I guess, whichever scary one is closest.
Uh-huh.
Did you
So-
mean a picture that will not shame me in my parents' eyes?
It's like Google search. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling ashamed. That's your other search option.
There should be an I feel ashamed option. Oh God.
Yeah. So actually, as you Brana, as you start walking up to the students, you'll hear actually probably behind you the sounds of some rather heavy footsteps.
I've been paying attention to that. I'm watching our sits.
All right, you turn
Who's
around
sneaking up?
and you just hear like, "Excuse me, please don't bother my students."
No. I sweep the leg.
And okay, this exact picture, except it's 1 foot to jump over your kick. Please do not bother my students during their drills.
You're so fast.
I know.
I love him.
We
What's on screen right now, but I'm imagining it's like Tigger.
no.
Nope.
If I send you a picture in chat, would you be able to see it?
No, I just got my headphones, not my phone.
Well,
I'll be
I'm-
back in a second.
I'm sending this to you anyway.
You know what it is?
Chris
It's
Furley,
the-
that's great.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It's Yajirobe and Corin's child grown up. That's
Oh
exactly
my
what it is.
god.
All right,
I
I
love
need
him.
tequila. I'll be right back.
I
Now that
love
he
him
showed up,
so
I need a
much.
drink.
Okay.
Anyways, yes, please don't bother my students during their drills. They need to concentrate.
We meant no offense or harm. We were here for just a few questions, if that's all right.
Well, sure, I'm a pretty open guy.
To whom am I speaking?
My name is Thunderclap. Very nice to meet you.
Thunderclap. Is that Master Thunderclap? You mentioned that these were your students?
Yes, I run this school. I am the current master of the Rolling Lion Monastery. That is correct.
Oh. We're obviously from out of town here. We've heard interesting rumors about, I believe, one of your warriors having very peculiar dreams of a dangerous nature, most foreboding. Would you happen to know anything about this?
Well, I can't say any of my students have come forward with any sort of issue like that. We train them to sort of, push all that stuff down, bottle it up, and just embrace the good things in life. Like muscles. And
Just
happiness.
turn it off like a light
And
switch.
salmon.
Just go flick. It's a cool little Mormon trick.
I do like fishing. Well, Bron's going to describe the one fighter that he fought in the tournament. Maybe he recognizes him or knows him.
Oh, I see. You're, that's not one of mine, no. I think you're looking for somebody down at the chapel, maybe?
Sultan.
Oh, interesting. While we're here, we wanted to ask, this temple here is quite old, is it not?
Yeah, as old as, well, older than the city, actually. The monastery was founded, and then the city was built up around it.
Are there any ancient or forgotten ruins, maybe beneath the city or beneath your monastery? Places that people tend not to go near?
Well, the monastery kind of stops at ground level here. There's no, tunnel or anything underneath. Nothing like that.
Does
No.
the chapel, maybe? Hello, sorry.
Hi, little lady.
Hello.
Of course, everyone's little to me. His
How
laugh,
tall is
his
this
laugh
guy?
like makes the place shake. Easily 8 feet.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
Okay.
god! It's even better.
Yeah, if you want to draw one of
so
yourselves
much
next to him
better.
for scale. Actually, like, here you go. That would be one of his students for scale, basically.
Jesus Christ.
He's a giant.
But oddly, when he steps, you can't even hear him walk. We're looking for a very, very old gateway. Possibly creepy with strange glyphs on them. Falison, do you have the...
I do. I take out one of my many pieces of paper that holds the otherworldly secrets of the universe on it.
Let's show it to this stranger.
Yep,
Ooh,
as we do.
That's a pretty drawing. What's this?
Thank you. These are some glyphs that we have found on some archways that have, kind of been some bad juju bringing sort of things. Do you recognize any of them by chance?
Can't say I do. Doesn't look like any language I know.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. I will take that back now. Thank you, Master Thunderclap. Did he say Master?
TC is fine.
Mr. TC. I love him. Can we keep him, please?
Speaking of that...
Of keeping Chris Furley?
Yes, I want to keep Chris Furley.
Tony,
Yes.
I would like to do that thing that I do.
Okay.
The answer is he would fuck you up.
Let me...
Know your enemy.
Yeah,
What's
let
that
me
thing?
know
Oh,
what
that
things
thing.
you want, and I'll do my best to answer. Let me do a quick little thing here.
I would say it's been at least a minute of observing this absolute unit.
I'd agree.
There's a
This chonky
subreddit
boy.
for this.
This chonky boy. I'd like to know, is his current hit points higher than my own, or lower, or the same?
It's just a yes/no, correct?
It's it's actually higher, lower, or the same. My hit points are 76.
Oh, okay, but it's just an answer. I don't have to elaborate.
You do not have to tell me.
Higher.
Okay. And just because I'm curious, is his armor class better than mine?
What is your AC?
17.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. He is a Dexy boy. Okay.
Thank you for noticing.
Well, I guess if things have been normal around here, nothing normal or abnormal has been happening, we're probably going to go check out that chapel. Val, do you think of anything else we can ask?
No, not really right now, like, other than maybe him seeing anything suspicious or out of whack, but...
Nobody all been having bad dreams?
Not any who've come forward to me, no. I feel like the people who would talk about dreams would be Night Sky's school back in the other city, but it's a whole other thing. Or you guys might not even know. That's a old friend of mine. He runs the other monastery at the other Tabaxi city. I say this assuming you know. Oh, you do know.
We met him.
Oh, very nice. I haven't
We
talked to
rec-
him. I'm sorry,
we
I
recently
interrupted you.
We recently returned a mirror of his.
His mirror was stolen?
Yes.
You know, he won that mirror from me back in the day, back when we were both students at our respective schools.
Oh.
Yeah, it used to be
How
here.
did he win?
Well, we used to have matches, you know, sort of exhibition matches between the two schools. It's been a while, though. I think he's afraid of losing it to my guys again.
Oh, yeah, you know, like how they be. They can be a little protective and worrisome and be like, no, this is mine. I'm never going to give it up ever.
But hey, one day I'm hoping we can have another one of those matches.
I think you should challenge him to one right now. Just be like, "Oi, I challenge you." Just to
That's a
see
good
how it goes. You know, like we rebuild the bridge.
Maybe
Work it
so. Thanks for the
Have some
tip.
fun. Yeah.
And that is going to initiate a side quest
Oh shit.
called Rival Schools.
Dun 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 dun. We're gonna get a freaking like Academy like championship episode, and it's gonna be glorious. Just
I
like
feel
in,
like we
My
just-
Hero Academia.
No, I think this is
Enough
like-
side quests.
This is like Dragon Ball. This is like Master Roshi and the Crane guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're like, my students have the best techniques.
Okay,
Okay.
so,
The guy's like, ho, ho, ho.
so I guess that's gonna about wrap it up. Chris Furley is line of the night, by the way, so far. So far, Andrew gets the prize. Okay, where are you headed next?
I believe the chapel.
Now that you've wrapped up there. Okay, so you're going to the chapel?
Of Zolteck.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you enter the Chapel of Zolteck, and as you do, you're gonna see a lot of things. It's just...
Okay.
Here's what you see when you walk in.
Oh, that dude's dead. He's got the X on his face. He dead.
So
But
you,
he looks
sideways,
to be
he
like on
dead.
a ceremonial thing.
Oh god, is that the guy I fought?
so you walk in, and Bron, you see the guy you fought lying dead in a casket.
Oh jeez.
Above him is some really fancy painting, which you could probably assume is of whoever Zolteck is. And then standing by him sort of solemnly are the other two Tabaxi who were in the stands at the tournament. They'll turn and see you guys walk in. And she'll
Did
just...
they have?
Sorry?
I'm sorry. Did they have their swords drawn, or are
No,
they...
they're not actually drawn. This is just...
Okay, so they're composed as like chill.
Yeah. In fact, when they turn,
Okay.
you'll see that like the female one's gonna turn you first, and she'll be like a little misty in the eyes, and just turn you guys and just oh, sorry, Regulus, we have visitors. Oh, actually, I recognize, well, at least you fought him back in that tournament, didn't you?
I did. I swear I didn't use any poison, if that's what you're thinking.
I certainly wouldn't accuse you of that, no. I'm sorry, perhaps we should at least do some reintroductions. I don't know if we've ever properly met.
No, my name's Braun. This is our group here. We came actually looking for him. This is Valison and Hazard, and the little one is Charlie.
Pleased to
That
make...
guy having bad dreams?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Bola. This is my brother Regulus. She'll point at the living one. And the living one will like look at you guys and kind of just grunt a little bit and then walk off. And the one lying down is, as you may recall from the tournament, is our other brother Dene. And yeah, well, you see how he is now.
Dene.
Believe you guys made the same joke
We
when Tron
did.
fought him.
I remember fighting him. He was
Or maybe
definitely fierce. Yeah.
You decimated him, by the way.
I remember he
I don't-
charged me, and I was
I don't think-
terrified.
there's
I don't
there's
think-
respect.
You guys like mopped the place in that tournament, basically.
We did. I really regret not betting more gold.
I think the only one that gave you challenge was the last guy, the
The one that turned out to be able to fly.
The Aarakocra who had like dude arms, like dude buff arms, and then just went like had like like the double wing set. Anyways,
and Braun was yelling to Val in the audience like, "You didn't say you could fly!"
That's right, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the situation. So she'll point back and our other brother, and you can see you can see how he is now.
We actually came here looking for him. We heard a rumor that he was having some troubling dreams before he passed.
Well, he never. Regulus, did I speak to you about dreams at all? He's just in a corner, like, with like a little mug, just. No. Okay.
Insight check.
Sure.
I will
1, 2, 1, 2.
eventually remember the score.
Yours will be better than mine.
Woo! I didn't do any of my test rolling earlier, so let's see.
I have faith.
Wow.
There you go.
Thunderclap is a big chubberwubber baby boy.
Jumperwumper, baby boy.
How did he die? Did he die of exhaustion or something else?
With your real quick, let me get Val's insight first, and then I'll answer Charlie. Val, with your insight, there's you can you don't know why, but clearly the lion guy is being very like curt and gruff with his answers. Clearly doesn't want to speak about something. And then Bola will answer Charlie's question. Sorry, can you ask that again, Richard?
Did he die of exhaustion or something else?
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure. He liked to go out and explore around here. He was certainly, I guess, the freest spirit of the three of us. And a couple days ago, he came back and seemed to have taken ill from something. Well, he woke up one morning just seemingly very unhealthy, and well, a few nights later, this is what happened.
Did he get any sleep after that when he woke up with feeling bad?
I'm guessing based on the rest of his health, sleep was probably difficult to come by.
So his health was declining as well?
It seems that way. If you all wish to search his room, I certainly have no issue with it. Perhaps you could check his diary or something. He may have written in there.
If you would allow it, then sure.
I mean, you all...
And where did you say that he was going again when this all started?
I'm not sure specifically where, but he was always exploring, the jungles and the various places around the city.
Took him down to Pawstooth.
That's...
Oh, okay, so you don't really know where. Okay, well, let's check the diary then.
Sure, I like to think we're pretty open around here. Regulus, you're fine with this too? Yeah, it's fine. All right, if you want to...
Hopefully it begins with Chapter 21. This is how I died.
This is how I died.
That would be very, very cryptic if that is what he was writing in his diary that way, though.
That would be a little strange. Anyway, yes, it's fine. There's still another few days for us to keep his body on display as per tradition, so I guess it's a good thing you came when you came, because after that we would have been, getting rid of all his things. Sure, right through here is his room.
Guys, why is his diary called 13 Reasons Why?
Oh my god! No!
Reason number 1, Braun Hamstrung. Reason number 2, Braun Hamstrung. The day I will never forget.
Wow. Well, I guess while they're reading diaries, I'm gonna peek around, check for windows, any sort of tampering or anything unusual.
In his room specifically?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think in his room.
Sure, give me an investigation roll.
Yeah. Okay.
You find nothing
Cool.
suspicious. Things seem to be in order.
Or are they?
And that's when a Tarask crawls out of the fireplace.
I knew it.
Not again!
Nani?
There's always a Tarask.
Tuesday.
Always when you least expect it.
I'd like to look around his bed.
Okay.
I'd like to do. Can I do a medicine check? His health was failing. Maybe I can see any kind of indication of what was wrong with him.
Like maybe he had rampant shedding or something. Or poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
sweat.
Give me a roll. Let's see
Or-
what we find.
He had cholera.
That's a good roll. I'd say there's definitely like an excessive amount of shedding. There's probably some like actually I'll say even with Hazard's roll, slight retcon, you'll probably see some like scratching in the wall like directly next to his bed, maybe where he was like in pain and just kind of like, you know, trying to do something about it.
But there's no like clots of blood or
Nothing like that. It probably smells of sweat,
Yeah.
but you don't see any. I mean, you would have sweat stains, I guess, in the sheets, but yeah, no blood, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Can I check out the diary if it is available?
No one's looked for it just yet.
I would like to look for the diary.
Okay.
Por favor. Investigation.
Mhm.
Oh God.
I'm not so good at the reading.
Mother frick, that was almost an 18.
Well, you don't find it.
Hey, the diary isn't in here!
Can I
I'll look for it, and I'm gonna just start like looking under stuff.
Sorry for yelling super loud, by the way.
Can I just
Alright,
look
I'll
in
run
his
over and get to.
bedside table?
Sure.
I'll open the drawer.
There's nothing in it.
I looked at that general vicinity, okay, Braun?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I could always message my mama and ask her where she would look for a diary. You know, mamas have those abilities. They could just find everything.
True.
You haven't checked in with your family in a while anyway.
I haven't. Can I check under the mattress?
Sure.
Another
As you
bed?
lift the mattress, you definitely
okay.
get a big old whiff of BO because he was sweating in those sheets.
I was so afraid you were gonna make me do a strength check to lift the mattress.
The bed's a mimic.
I got a 19 on my search.
Charlie finds nothing.
Guys, I have looked all over. I'm pretty sure it's not here.
Hazard doesn't see it either.
Really?
Let me try.
That's because it's not in here.
Yeah, with a 19, can I at least like determine, hey, like I did a good search?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With a 19, you
I
did a
would've
really,
found it.
yeah, that was a really good thorough search, and you did not find it. You'll find like plenty of his other possessions, you know, like his sword, bits of his armor, whatever. But you do not find it. Even with Braun's amazing 54, he does not find the diary.
Now,
I found this thing called Luby, but I did not see a diary.
How about
Now,
we
with-
put that down?
I know my investigation check was really low, but was the window like locked or anything?
Well, you had a good perception check, and you'll see that, like, much like the front door to this chapel, there's no locks on this building.
Can I go back out front and just, pardon me, I am so sorry to disrupt you all. But
She
the
was probably
diary-
waiting right by the doorway anyway.
Hi! Oh, goodness. The diary we cannot seem to find. Is there anywhere else where he may have put it, or somebody may have come in and grabbed it? Because, you know, 4 sets of eyes, you'd think we'd be able to find it in there, but we have not been able to find it in there.
You know, I don't know about another place he would have put it, but you mentioned someone else maybe taking it.
Yeah.
Look,
You know, it's possible.
you didn't hear this from me just because they're supposed to abstain from any sort of fraternization, but there was one of the monks at the monastery that seemed to be a little sweet on Dene and vice versa.
Ooh, was it like a star-crossed lovers kind of story?
I mean, if I'm being honest, it was probably more of a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. I know Regulus
Oh,
wouldn't approve of a
no.
monk thing, and Thunderclap's pretty protective of his students too.
I don't mean to be rude, but Regulus doesn't seem to be approving of a great many things right now, and that might be just from a third-party, perspective. Who doesn't know the guy? But
He's, I think he thinks the best way to deal with this is to sort of shove it all down and just
internalize
focus
it,
on
of course.
his duties to the
Okay.
chapel, you know?
Well, do you know the name of the person again at the monastery?
I do, but like I said, please don't make sure this doesn't come back to me just because I don't want to cause any... Let's be honest, I wouldn't ever come to blows, but Regulus and I could not take on an entire monastery.
No, dear. We'll say that we found her name scribbled on a piece of paper in his room or something.
Sure, that works. Her name is Freckle.
Her name is Freckle. Her name is Freckle.
You had an interesting reaction there. Yes, that is her name.
And you just lost fucking cat names, okay? Yes. We will be very discreet, and should we find anything, we will keep you up to date, okay?
I appreciate that.
Of course, dear. It is no problem. And I'll step back into the room real quick if the guys are still looking.
Okay.
It has to be here, guys. There's nowhere else we could be. Keep searching. Turn this place upside down.
It's not in here, I'm telling
Wait, I can do that.
That's better.
You have turned the place upside down.
Now, where is it?
Whoa!
Hey, gentlemen.
Charlie, you can fit in the
And
hard
Hazard?
roof places.
Charlie's like in the fireplace.
I did a good search, okay?
Keep looking!
He's like crawling up the freaking chimney.
I think we have an idea what happened.
What?
Does he see anything while he's up in the chimney? Well, I guess if it's not locked, if there aren't any locks, then, who knows how they got in,
Yeah,
if they got in.
So, what is Charlie doing in there? I was outside. I was out of this room for like 30 seconds.
The boomer threw him up the chimney so he could look for something that's not here.
Charlie, honey, please come out of there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stink eye the crap out of
I'm gonna
Braun.
make
What? We're on a case.
Real dirty.
Okay, but you don't just shove children up chimneys.
I didn't shove him. He was able to climb up on himself.
He's quite small, I understand.
Everywhere.
Okay.
When you
well,
come out
I
of the
just
chimney, you're
asked-
definitely like covered in ash and soot, by the way.
Yeah, that was my feeling.
Yep.
Oh dear. I went and I asked Bola if she knew of anywhere where his diary might have been, and to be absolutely discreet, this does not leave this room. Does not leave the room. He might have been seeing somebody at the monastery.
I think I might got the black lungs, Braun.
Walk it off.
I might die, Papa.
I
Please,
prestidigitation myself to be clean again.
Yep. Waiting for somebody to do that.
Well, I'm not going to cast it.
Can I do I?
I already did. I cast it on myself.
I did have it. I could have cleaned you off. I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
What, prestidigitation?
Yep.
It's no
So
trouble. I'm pretty good at this spell. I can do it like anytime I want.
I'm sure you can, dear. You are very, very strong and powerful. But the diary might be at her place at the monastery, but we cannot spread that around.
I can go invisible and I can go in there, sneak in, and try to get it.
You can, but I feel like you might get punched to death or something.
Not if they can't find me.
This poor little dragonborn just...
The Green Lantern gift.
Yeah.
The Green Lantern gift from Justice League.
Is that if I get caught, then I just say, nah, I'm lost.
So, maybe we can go and talk to TC again, or we can maybe just go there and ask around.
I actually do, with my background as Haunted One, I do have a feat that says if people find me, they instantly see that I've been through a whole lot of shit and they will
You're a
help me.
haunted one?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no.
He had, yeah.
Charlie.
Charlie had one of the dreams back in the Dragonborn
Well,
city.
well, yeah, but I didn't know that that like constituted as like some full-on shit. Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, it was scary. But I can use that.
Petting the top of his head.
I don't think we ever said explicitly one way or the other, but he may have also been one of the ones that was like thrown in that prison for a bit.
Poor little baby.
I'm
So
just thinking that if I go in there, like, what's the worst they're gonna do to me? Ground me?
they might kill you, sweet
or-
boy.
Put you in prison because you're trespassing.
Or that too.
I'm just a kid.
And they're just a bunch of muscled out monks.
Listen,
Most of which who have probably been there since they were kids.
You go in there and you're like breaking the law, and they're gonna be like, "We will show you the law," and like throw you into jail.
They seem like they were just, minding their own business though. They don't seem like bad guys.
Well, Mr. TC seemed like a mentally sound type of man. I don't think he would blow it out of proportion if we went and asked about this lady.
Well, if you don't want to let me try sneaking, then how we gonna get it?
We ask.
And then we do the sneaking after we do the asking.
Okay, but I still think that we should do the thing where I give the all sad eyes and then he'd be more likely to help me.
Wait, are you going to go invisible, or are you going to give like little baby sad eyes?
I can do this baby sad eyes, and if it doesn't work, I can go invisible.
Well, we can't just. We have to be careful how we do it because this is, as you said, a secret relationship.
It is a secret relationship, and
Wait, is
they
he?
don't support each other. You see, the monks in the temple aren't always simpatico.
Are
He said
are
that it was
Regulus and
He said it
them
was
the?
Romeo and Juliet, you know?
Wait, are they his parents?
Siblings.
Oh, and they don't get along because. Why don't they get along?
They just don't get along. I think it's a temple and a monastery thing. These people see the old ways to the Jaguar god, and these people are over here like, yo, get them gains, bro.
That is true. Their gains were legendary.
You saw them. TC is a unit, okay? He's a
Slow
big boy.
AF.
I believe they call it absolute unit.
He's an
Chonky.
absolute unit, chonky chubber wubber boy. And
I'm not
That is
familiar with that
actually-
undercommon.
that is actually
He's a
in my
straight
notes.
tub thumping chubba wubba.
He's about to thunderclap those cheeks, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh God!
So we get.
Yes!
Ugh!
About to thunderclap them cheeks. Yes!
I said that to Natalie the other day, and she's like, "That's disgusting. Do never say that in my presence again." Oh my
Two
God.
things. Two things. One,
I wish I was there in person to give you like a high five. Just.
one that is highly disturbing, and I need to sanitize my ears. Two, I think I have been usurped. Chris Furley has been usurped by
Thunderclap those
Thunderclap them
cheeks. I
Oh,
refuse
God.
to name this episode Thunderclap Them Cheeks.
That is what the episode is called.
Chris
You cannot
Furley
deny it.
thunderclaps them cheeks.
Yes. Get all the YouTube hits.
Oh, Sydney.
Perfect!
I love because the episode titles are just like this character's name, this city, the name of this quest, and then out of nowhere, Chris Furley thunderclaps them cheeks.
You can also just put thunderclaps them cheeks.
Yep.
You prefer.
We'll see where the episode.
Yes!
We'll see where the episode takes us, but all right, that's a contender.
Do you want to know why they call me Thunderclap? Charlie boy?
Watch me work.
Thunderclap!
No.
Oh my
I'll thunderclap them cheeks down in a van down by the river.
Oh my god. Oh, my cheeks actually really hurt.
Yeah, I'm getting red on
Thunderclap
camera.
him.
Maybe a thunderclap.
Oh my god.
All right, so what the heck is the plan?
I think we get it. I think we just beat D&D.
And while they do their plan, I go invisible.
No, Charlie, we said don't do that.
I know that's what you said. But
That's what
you
we all
do
said.
Magic all the time.
No, it's what we all said was a bad idea.
What if? What if we check this out, you know? And if it doesn't work, we leave, and then we come back and we do like, you know, me and you, we can do some dimension door, and we can do some invisibility. We can check it out. Assuming that I still have dimension door.
Is
I
a
do.
bard? Do you prepare
Burning for
daily?
Ascending.
Do bards prepare their spells daily?
No.
No, it's freaking per level. It's shit, man.
Mm,
I miss being able to prep daily.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Prepping, like...
But like,
too much
there's
for me.
the downside of prepping daily is that you're like, oh my god, hold on, we're still going. Let me prep my shit real quick. Let me figure out what I want.
Yeah.
The
But you also
downside,
have to, like... You also have to be like, okay, these are what I know. I know these. I can
Yeah.
prepare these. I know these. I can prepare these.
and with bards, it's per level, so it's like we're doing some political shit right now. 2 episodes later, we're fighting monkeys, and I can't do nothing because I can read their minds, and that's about it.
To be fair,
I can tell they want to kill us. Thank you, Allison. Thank you for that
one is
insight.
scared because you killed his mama.
That's fair. As Spin, I had those issues, and
Yeah.
there are episodes where I definitely would have had that create food and water feast thing, but I dropped that spell to get like another badass spell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How can I help? Oh, I can't right now.
Not
anyway.
right now.
So I do have the dimension door for another level. And I can just make it like, bloop, just pop in. And I have 2 uses of it now, so I can get this out if it gets bad. So if we get in there and we maybe look around, get an
Wait.
idea of the land.
So we need to go in and scope things out for what? What's the
For-
deal?
Or maybe dimension door later. Let's just go.
Let's
And
just
let's
go and talk to Thunderclap, see if we can talk to the
Go
people
ask
there.
Mr. Thunderclap about...
Is there a place we need to be that we're not allowed, or someone we need to talk to we're not allowed to be talking to?
Well,
We're
we
just not
know that he
allowed to
doesn't
mention
want
the
us disturbing his students.
And we're not supposed to mention the relationship so much. But if all else fails, we can claim that we saw, you know, the name written down somewhere in, you know, Hordinai's room. And, you know, just a little white lie.
I was thinking we'd go in under the intention that we'd be interviewing all the monks about him and what they knew about him. And then we'd find Freckle that way.
That sounds like a long day, but I'm in because my schedule is wide open.
Let's do that.
We can do that.
And if worse comes to worse, you can use that. I can be the distraction while you guys sneak.
Hear that, Charlie? We get
I
to do
can
some
be
sneaky sneaks,
sneaky.
maybe.
Worst
I see
comes
that
to
we
worst.
sneak, Okay.
You and me, kid. You and me.
I'm very sneaky.
You should just know that if they catch you trespassing, they'll probably beat you both to a pulp.
I am very, very strong. Also, I will leave. I will run away.
You're not gonna beat up a kid.
I'm not a kid, though. They might beat me up.
You are a kid.
You're a kid!
You're a towel.
Earlier,
Oh, I'm Mr. Hazard, and I can use a deep voice.
Brown called me an adult earlier.
Well, I've always been an adult. My adulthood has never once been questioned.
Well, I'm adulterer than you. Not really.
You're not a... No, that's a different thing.
I start walking to the monastery.
Okay.
Follow. The
While the
kids
children bicker,
behind him.
For a while now.
All right. You return to the monastery and people are still doing drills and. Oh,
Ron, she's poking me.
You guys
I'm
are
not
back.
touching you. Hello, Mr. Thunderclap. How are you? Or Mr. TC, I apologize.
Whatever you want to call me.
But before you guys get within sight of anybody, I'm going invisible.
Wait, what happened to your your little friend, the small one.
Nap time.
It is very important for children to take naps. Isn't that right, Hazard?
It is. Wait, what? Hey. Yes. But never sleep.
Richard, also you'll be at advantage obviously while you're invisible, but also give me a stealth check.
Okay.
You stub your toe on everything and cry.
No, no! Don't put that juju on him.
Oh! Oh shit. Never mind.
Ooh, good.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
22. All right, that's real good. Um,
I'm proud.
good roll. So anyways, okay, well, this three of, anyways, what can I do for the remaining three of you?
Well, actually, we were hoping if we could ask you a favor. The person that we were looking for to ask questions has unfortunately passed. He's no longer with us.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yes. We're looking into people he talked to, people he possibly had rivalries with or bad beef, any really thing to help parse together what happened to him. And
Any sort of insight, you know.
we were wondering if we could ask your students, those that might have run into him or sparred with him in the past. I know that there's a bit of rivalry or animosity between the two forms of fighting here.
Well, our main rivalry is with the school back in Sentra, and in this case, I think my students just don't have a whole lot of respect for the Chapel, the Zolteck people, just because, you know, old ways, old gods, that sort of thing.
Boomers.
None of these guys really follow that tradition anymore, you know?
That's fair. Would you mind if we asked around a little bit, see what we can know, if anyone had seen him? We found out that he traveled a lot, so it's not impossible that someone saw him before he passed.
Well, we're still running a bunch of our drills right now, and we will be pretty much till it starts getting a little darker out. But let me see. Today is one of the days that the students typically go out into the city afterwards. So if you just want to spend some time before they are done, they'll be free to speak. I just don't want to throw off the rhythm right now, you know?
Do you guys do night classes or workshops or anything?
He looks at you. I'm gonna be honest, you're not really the kind of student we take. You're a little too, hairless.
Ouch.
It's just tradition, you see.
Racist.
She can thunderclap your face.
He can do a lot more than that, based on the stat block I have now assigned to him.
I want to learn. I want to learn how to. I would just, want to spar a little bit and learn some things.
If you
Nothing
wish
crazy.
to spar, we can do that.
Excellent.
Do you wish to spar?
With you?
Well, with you. Wow. I guess if I'm gonna learn, I may as well learn from the best.
Hazard, you
What?
will die. You will die. Look at him.
I
He
said
could just go
spar.
like that. He could go like that, and the entire noggin will just fly clean off.
Hey, I'm tougher than that. Come on. I'm not just I'm not a kid. Okay?
I don't think this is the best use of our time right now.
No, I mean later. Later, I'll help you guys. But like tonight, can I come back?
If
No.
you wish to spar later tonight, I will
That
allow
would
it.
actually. That would actually.
My
be
students
awesome.
would probably like the demonstration.
Can I
Thank
come and
you.
watch?
You can.
Yee! Thank you.
I mean,
Mr.
full
P.
disclosure, you're gonna kick my ass. But I just want to learn some things. If that's cool.
It's absolutely cool.
Insight
In
check.
Hazard's diary, he says chapter 26.
That was
This
me.
is how I
That was
die.
me laughing. In character, he was not laughing. That was just me laughing, knowing what this guy is. What are you inciting?
Oh yeah,
I just want an insight. How much is this guy gonna?
Honestly, he seems very calm, just like, sure, I'm game.
Okay, he's not like time to take out my day on this guy.
No, it's you don't get any.
It's not malicious.
He teaches about like keeping things like bottled in, but he generally doesn't seem like he's got anything to unleash. Also, I'm reminded of in season 1 when Braun had a similar thing with the one orc chief who leveled you with that one punch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Braun's not picking a fight with this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying to pick a fight either. I'm trying to learn. Just want like a one night like workshop thing.
I think you said you wanted to spar with him, so I think he's gonna.
A spar, yeah, and I want to learn.
I think he's gonna punch your face in.
But first, we have to consider that Mr. TC, Master TC, if you will, is a teacher, first and foremost.
That's right. And I also asked about a workshop, so, I'm going to get my ass kicked.
Oh, man, I can't wait for this now. I'm so glad this is going to happen. Oh, man. I won't reveal, like, what their stat blocks are. Just him and then the other master,
Please
just
don't.
because, who knows, they might mean something down the road, but, oh boy.
And I'll also say, depending on how time goes, cool with just rolling a few basic things to see, like, how I do, how much I learn, like, what goes on, get, like, a base read off a couple rolls, or B, totally, like, play it out if that's what you want to do, depending on what you want to do.
I want to play this out with some rolls for sure.
Oh, shit. All right.
Just because it'll be fun. All right. But anyways,
in the meantime, do you want to go out and wait until nighttime for them to just come out?
There's plenty to see in the city.
work with you
You
guys.
want to do some shopping, throw back a few drinks?
We can go see Kayla.
That's
We
true.
can go have drinks. I'm sure Charlie is going to be ready to awaken from his nap time soon. So we could probably figure out if, some food or something for him.
Yeah. Oh well, it's getting late in the day. We could go at lunch. Let's go see Kayla. Explore around a little bit. Maybe visit the shops, pick up some supplies.
We need more flour. I think we're out of flour.
I'm all out of flour.
Yeah,
How do you go through flour so fast? I've never seen you bake a single thing.
you will see.
I love that flour's just on the list every time. So the three of you leave, and at some point, Charlie would have totally been invisible and like sneaked off. So what's Charlie?
Oh, he actually snuck off. Charlie.
Yeah, you guys leave, and you're like, "All right, Charlie, let's go," and you just hear no response. Charlie's
Okay,
not there.
Charlie, you can come out now.
So back inside of Thunderclap says, "All right, well, yeah, the three of you have fun in town. I'll see you later. Hopefully, your little friend gets some good rest."
He fucking knows. He fucking knows.
So Richard, what's Charlie doing snooping around?
Charlie's just trying to see. So, Richard missed this, but Charlie wouldn't have. Who is the woman that this guy was seeing?
Freckle.
Well, interestingly enough, you only see one female monk at all training, so you can probably take an educated guess.
Okay.
But you do
That's
see.
fair.
Oh, that loaded in weird. She's really small and thin. So you see there is.
Petite.
So you do see one. Where's the?
Oh,
there it is.
she's missing her hand. Oh no, she's not missing her hand. I thought her arm came up,
Nah.
and it was like.
So,
Goodness.
so you.
She's definitely there's not a time to find her alone because
No, she's definitely in there sparring and doing drills. By the way, this one was the one that ruined my Pinterest, and this is pretty tame, all things considered.
Right?
But the
I mean, it's
That's
not
what
like-
ruined your Pinterest?
because of what I just searched for female tabaxi, and I was like, fingers crossed, like just like something like not So I
Nope.
grabbed this, and I was like, all right, this isn't so bad. But then like the one underneath of it was like exactly what you think it was. And I was
You
just like,
need everything hyphenated, non-pervert, female tabaxi, no porn, please. Fuck
yeah,
off, creeps.
Pinterest. Well, I mean, it's not like it was like nothing on Pinterest is. I don't think anything can be straight up actual porn on Pinterest. Like I think that's it.
Well, I just
Not
pulled
anymore.
one up, and there's straight up boob
What?
on a character.
Well, but that's
Yeah.
but nudity is not the same as like actual like.
Well, no, but typically female nip is a no-no.
That's true. Regardless, the one bloke
badass,
was like,
though.
that's not what I want, because I knew, like, especially that one, that would get me all the results that I want. So anyway, you see this lone.
Okay, well, seeing that going on, I'd like to snoop around and see if I can find where people sleep.
Okay. So let me actually just. So you'll notice, in this main picture, there's sort of like this courtyard area where they're all training, and there's kind of like this upper level. That's basically where they sleep. It's like there's kind of one giant courtyard, and then there's kind of like these two levels over here to the side. One level is like classrooms and like a mess hall, and then above that are like all the dorms, basically. And there's.
Can I do any kind of search check to see if I find anything that would point me to maybe it's her room?
So you start, you'd probably go up the stairs and you'd be walking down the, like, you know, the balcony, looking at each room. And much like the chapel, none of the rooms are, locked. And so you're kind of opening each door, I imagine, and like, you're looking inside, doesn't really seem the right room.
Yeah, and like, I'm definitely like trying to cover my tracks and like look around, make sure no one's like coming over and just like watching doors open.
So you open a door that, like, just based on, like...
I'm also going to, like, listen in, too, to make sure that there's not, like, anyone on the other side. I'm going to do my best to be sneaking.
Okay, sure. So give me, yeah, like, listening. When you get to this, like, last... You've basically gone through all but one door, so it's probably this last one. Give me a perception check to, like, listen through to the other side.
Okay. Well, that's not very good.
Yeah, so you don't hear anything. As soon as you press forward to open the door... You just immediately are lifted up off the ground by Thunderclap, who's like, spins you around, just kind of looks at you and just, so for the record, and you're still invisible this whole time.
Yeah.
So, just so you know, being invisible, not necessarily a catch-all. Some of us can, still see you.
Or smell you.
Well, I was just looking around because I got a little bored.
Well, there's a lot of exciting things going on in the town. Maybe you should just join your friends then.
Okay, that's fine.
He sets
His
you
friends
down.
that have
Are
no
there any
idea that he is
snack bars
not
or games
taking
in
a
here?
nap.
Sorry, say it again, Richard.
Are there any snack bars or games in here? Because there was one in my hotel, and I was wondering if these guys had any too.
Man, you're so lucky your background just makes you, like, okay in these situations. I'm gonna be honest, most of the games we play would probably get you injured, kid. But, here, have a lollipop.
Oh, thanks. Love these things.
It is sardine flavored.
A strange adult that I never met before is giving me a lollipop.
Pretty
This
much-
is a sign of good things to come.
If you think that's strange, you should meet the guy who makes those lollipops. He's like a really weird snake guy.
Sardine fat bum.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave now. Thank you. And so I've got a pretty good idea of which room, like, if we were to come in another way, I'd have a good idea, like, where to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
But also, he said his students are gonna be out on the town this evening anyway.
What was that?
But he also, well, you wouldn't have heard, but he did say that his students, once they're done their drills for today, will be out in the city, just, you know.
Okay,
doing
well, at least
whatever.
we know where to go now.
Yep.
Fucking midshipman.
Oh my god, I found another itty bitty kitty. Oh goodness. Sorry.
Are you a part of the itty bitty kitty committee?
Look at him, he's this little itty bitty.
No, he's a little munchkin.
So eventually
Sorry.
I'll catch up with the rest of the guys and say, guys, I found out which room to go to.
Wait,
Okay.
I've been talking to you for 20 minutes.
No, you haven't.
Apparently, no, I haven't. I mean, it's just us.
Time...
Apparently, no, we haven't.
Well, clearly, now we know the next time Charlie decides to go invisible, somebody needs to be holding his hand, or there needs to be a leash or something.
Hey, guys, you said I was going to get hurt, and I did not get hurt.
Yeah, we're
Probably
also just
because-
going to talk to them later tonight. So we didn't need to do that at all.
Well, we didn't need to not do it either.
Yeah, we
But
did.
now we may have become untrustworthy in the eyes of a fairly valuable ally.
Nah, it's fine.
I don't think it is.
I am about to Spar. It's just us. I am about to spar and do a workshop with, person that teaches everyone how to kick ass.
Hopefully he's not mad about this. Otherwise, he might take it out on you.
Hopefully he's pretty zen about it.
Don't worry, I think everything's fine.
It's easy to not worry about it when it's not your ass being kicked.
Or clapped.
What?
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
get clapped?
What?
Nothing. We should go visit Kayla.
We should go visit Kyla. Yeah, let's go visit Kayla before
Okay.
this has to be elaborated on.
I should reconsider my life decisions.
Okay, so you go to the Brooks Brothers canop shop, and there's apparently a bunch of excited dogs. So you enter, and
It's Lena and Sydney to you. Lena's ready to fight.
you enter, and Kayla's kind of behind the counter. She's looking at that book, and then she just kind of looks up.
Potion of clairvoyance.
She just looks up. Oh, I recognize two of you, and she'll walk up from behind the counter, and she'll walk up and give Val a hug. Val's the one. Well,
Hello.
Van gave the seed money technically, but she'll still.
Yeah.
And then she'll go to give Van a hug as well, or not Van, Braun a hug as well.
Oh, that's
Over
not
there.
necessary.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry, I don't know. You two are new. My name is Kayla Holchin.
Yeah. You can call me Hazard.
You
Name
got
two
it.
people in trouble. Name
Hazard
certain
with
people.
the put on voice. Got it.
Hey, no.
And what's your name, little
Yeah.
one?
That is
I'm
Charlie. There you go. I
Well, it's-
wasn't sure if Charlie was there.
Well, it's very nice, Charlie and Hazard. It's very nice to meet the two of you. Your friends Val and Braun here really helped me out of a pretty bad situation. Got me out of a pretty bad relationship. Gave me a little seed money to, to come here and start this branch of Brooks' business. Where are the other two? Where's the dragonborn looking one, and where's Van?
They're
Well-
taking a slight leave of absence.
They're
Yeah.
they're okay though, right?
Oh yeah, no, they are both alive and kicking it. They're good. Yeah,
Great. Well, I
they're.
want to thank you so much for what you did. How about? Well, gee, I don't think Brooke or Bella would be happy if I just gave anything away. But how about half off anything you guys buy while you're in here today, huh?
That is very, very that's very nice of you.
That's probably what my boss would give you. So, seems all right.
Thank you very much.
It's exactly
Kayla.
what his boss or what her boss gave you when you visited the other shop.
Yep.
So anyway,
Oh, that's very
yeah,
kind.
half off while you're in here. Of course. It's the
Okay,
least I can do. So please have a look around.
Warhammer, Braun. Let's talk Warhammer.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Should I do it in case, we come across Mr. Spitter or something?
All right, tell you what. Brom's gonna walk over to the Warhammer rack.
Oh no.
He's gonna pick up one and kind of feel the heft, and then he's gonna toss it to Val.
You're gonna toss it? Oh
All
no.
right, Val.
Strength
Yeah,
saving
strength
throw?
save. Yeah, strength save.
Why'd you throw it?
Oh.
Val would have known he wouldn't have chucked it. He'd if she's Ron.
It's like an underarm toss.
It's not a throw at, it's a toss too.
Well,
Fantastic.
boom.
Yeah, it
Boom.
immediately takes you to the floor and pins your hands under it. You're not gonna take damage because it's not a nat one, but you definitely are pinned to the. You're stuck under it now. Your hands are stuck under it.
You mean with a 1 she didn't shriek and jump away from it?
I think that would knock her off her feet.
Okay, but can you help me pick this up now, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
like when you're at your max for a bench and you're just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help.
Or I guess in
We
this
have
case
one of
it'd
those-
be like a bicep curl, no.
We have one of those huge gun safes, and we were loading it into the back of the truck, and my hands got caught underneath it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That was good times.
no.
That's
Sounds like good
immediately
times.
what I'm thinking of.
Yikes.
Apparently, I'm
Okay.
just triggering all of your bad memories with this campaign. I got
just
crushed
all
fingers, people out of windows.
of them. Ugh. Okay.
Anyways,
I didn't push him.
You know, you proved your point.
Okay. How about...
I will take a sack of flour.
hey guys, I know we're friends and all, but careful with the merchandise.
Right.
Sorry.
So Braun's gonna go over to the mace section.
Okay.
He's gonna pick up one of those. Or if there's like a one-handed warhammer, it's like, how about this?
I mean, you've got a mace, you've got a...
Morningstar?
Mace or Morningstar would be the closest things, yeah.
Yeah, I think a Morningstar would be... Is that the
She's
ball with the
literally
spikes?
just like
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
fire
yeah.
thing.
Morningstar is ball with spikes. Mace is like the like spade shape, like the diamond shape.
Yeah, I've seen circular ones too. But
What's
like
the...
big, heavy round one.
Yeah, and then there's the not that they sell them. There's also the ball and chain one that's always super neat.
A flail.
That's a flail.
Yeah. Anyway,
Those
but
are-
you can have a flail with a Morningstar end.
Right. I pick up one of the Morningstars.
Okay.
Like, how about one of these?
Are you going to throw it at me again?
I'll hand it to you this time.
Thank you for that.
It's like top heavy, just wonk.
Are your hands okay, by the way, Val?
I think I was just scared more than anything, you know. Also my back hurts a little bit, but that's fine.
Kayla will pull out one of those magic wands in her belt and just like tap at the base of your spine, and then you feel okay. Soreness is gone.
Thank you. You are a delightful lady. So do I just hold it? Like, do I swing it? Like,
Would you happen to have a target dummy or some kind of
Hazard, get over here.
You know what? All right, bring it.
She's holding it like a bat. Just
That's not how you do that.
You do have your
Just-
half plate armor, so.
watch out.
Here, I kind of lean in and adjust her, if she'll allow me, and give her a
Yeah.
little quick pat on the shoulder. All right. Now remember, you're pushing off with your back foot. Your front foot's for balance, and you're swinging with your arms, but you're also using your core to kind of stabilize and move it. You know.
And pivot.
If you
All
guys,
right, hit me.
Kayla will listen. If you don't want to swing at your friend, I can give you a target real quick.
No, I'm good. Let's do this.
Okay.
We have some like slightly building animosity, you know.
We do.
No, I just thought that maybe it would get her to chuckle or something. Maybe.
I'm sorry, I'm not great with comedy. No.
Well, I'll stand by with this wand just in case.
You're doing absolutely fine. You're doing so good. And you're
Alright.
being so nice to me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want me to roll again, or will
No,
that 12
do an
go?
attack roll.
All right, now totally smash me. No, not with the.
Well, with an 11, you hit the armor, but you're not gonna hurt him.
It barely hits. Okay. It got worse. So, no. I will just stick to the back of the group and hope I don't die.
That's
I
fair.
guess. Okay. Thank you for trying. I appreciate you both. Thank you for standing in. And here you go, Kayla.
This armor
So-
kicks ass. Didn't I tell you it kicked ass?
A bag of flour
Mm-hmm.
for each, I think, if there is availability.
You know, it's funny. There's an abundance of flour at every shop on this continent. No one's really sure why.
I mean,
Oh,
flour
good.
is an
That's
important
important.
thing to have. For a
Yeah.
general
So
good
4
store.
bags of flour. We'll just call
Yeah.
cut that down to 3 silver.
Okay. So we got the flour. I wonder how much money I have.
Yeah, she's got some good stuff. She's got a couple potions you haven't had available to you before.
The potions Nope. I don't have that kind of money. I have 75. Okay.
I have a handful of coins if you need something.
No, I don't think that no matter what, we'll really be able to afford the big one. How much is the full plate?
With the discount, it would still be
No!
750 gold. Also, there's
Would you
no.
be able to cast in full?
This is just a holdover, but there definitely isn't a Hillball uniform here. That isn't actually here. Not that it
I'm
I
matters.
saw
disappointed.
that. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's what I get for copy paste.
I'm gonna go ahead and Yelp this place 0 stars. 0 stars, no Hillball uniforms.
Charlie, is there anything
False
you need here?
advertisement.
I don't think so.
You
I need a blanket and a bucket,
herbalism kit,
please.
Flask. The implications there are weird. Flower. Like how flower. That's amazing.
That like
It
really.
kind of looks like it's in blood or something. It's kind of creeping me
it
out.
really-
I
but-
know sometimes that I can't heal you guys, so if we could get a health potion, I could heal.
Well, I think we have
The flower written in really looks like it's part of the image, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't
dear.
have enough money for a health potion though.
How much do you need?
Quote, 5 lollipops, booyah.
You need how much?
25 gold.
I've got 15 and a short sword that I'm not using anymore.
Is that enough? And I like point to the golden short sword.
Is that enough to get a health potion?
sorry. You're trying to pawn something off?
Yeah, I'm offering up. Oh, and leather armor, actually. Shit.
Yeah, you got some gold.
All right. So you
I've
want
got
to?
15 gold, my leather armor that I'm not using anymore, and 1 short sword that I'm no longer using.
Okay. So the leather would be worth 10 gold. Short sword. Oh, I don't have.
I mean,
this-
it's used, so
I don't have it just.
probably 5.
I don't have like normal short sword on here. Oh, I should. Well, let's see. A short sword would probably be about 5, but it's also used. So let's say
Nope.
she'll give you 10 gold for the both of them.
Oops, not short sword.
Is that just enough then? He said 15 gold plus the 10 he'll get for the other stuff?
That would
I
give
think
you
it'll be-
25, and you would be able to get a potion of healing with that if that's what you want to do.
If you be willing, Hather, then, you know, might come in handy because then I could heal you.
What's more important is that you heal you if you need it. Yeah, go ahead.
Fine,
I don't-
got hurt once this entire time.
I don't need this stuff anymore anyway.
Thank
Go ahead.
God for that. Shoot.
Yeah, you just stay out of trouble, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. As my adopted little brother, I appreciate you staying out of trouble.
Aw, that's so nice.
I don't think it's nice, I think it's decent.
Well, whatever it is, I like it.
Anything
You think
else
that he's good?
for you guys?
Can I
From
can I get a little high five?
You know, I didn't even ask what you were doing in town. How goes things?
awful.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Thank you for asking.
Right, I'm sorry I did.
Well, I mean, you know, they could be better, they could be worse, but on the scale of like, you know, the normal day and everything,
Mm-hmm.
not good. Not very good.
Mm.
It's just a weird time.
Well, I hope whatever it is getting you down is resolved.
I do too. I think we all do. Hey, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of a tyrant of a man named the Spitter?
I can't say I have.
Well,
He doesn't
I'm going
sound very
to tell
pleasant.
you. He isn't. He spits everywhere, like even inside. And I messaged him the other day, and you know what I got back? I did a sending spell, you know the spell, and it was the spitting sound.
I didn't even realize you could send that in a sending spell.
I didn't know either until last night. But, you know, if you ever see a man that comes in and he spits excessively and he's just very, very rude and uncouth, you should give him, you know, either the what for or just shut down business and not speak to him and let him inside because he's kind of awful.
She pulls
And if
out.
you ask where we are, then just tell them we went the opposite way.
If a
Also,
rude armor dude gets into your space and spits into your face, a dick.
tell him that we're dead or something. Just,
Okay, well, that gives me plenty of options. Option 3, and she's gonna pull the other wand that's in her belt, could also make him tangle with an ooze or two. She puts that wand away.
You, lovely, lovely lady, you. That would be great
I
because
told you I
I
could have
hate
given
him.
you a target for the mace, but anyways.
You saw how well I did. You put me against a news.
Just to hit it once, then I could dismiss it.
Okay, so long as it could be dismissed, girl, you know.
That's how the
Anyway.
wand works. Anyways. So I'll keep an
Yeah.
eye out for this guy who spits.
Yeah, he's rude.
He sounds like it.
Okay, guys, are we ready? Do we have anything else that we need?
Just a minute. So I've noticed my friend over here eyeing the that armor, that full plate. We're gonna be honest. We don't have the funds for that. Is there some sort of payment plan we can get on where he can get fitted for that armor and pay you some now? And like, we're adventurers, so like, we're gonna make some money. We can send you some, and pay the debt over time, maybe with interest. His mustache keeps twitching and it's freaking me out.
That wouldn't exactly be my call. I'd have to send to my boss and see what he says.
That's fair. How about just fitting him, sizing him up for a pair, and we'll go see how much money we can get?
I could certainly take measurements, sure.
Hey, Bron. You've got you have 5 minutes?
I might. Depends on what for.
We're gonna take your measurements.
Bron looks down at his gut bulging from his armor. Are you trying to say something?
I'm trying to say we're taking your measurements for that plate mail.
Oh, no, that's fine. I can't afford that kind of thing anyways.
Not yet, you can't, but we're coming into some money, so, you know, just take some time for you, Bron.
Actually, I was thinking about that, and no offense to you, but I think there's another smith that I'd like to ask about making armor for me.
Oh, I'm not much of a smith anyway. I would have just given you the measurements.
All right, fine. And Bron's gonna hit the button, and then all of his armor is gonna clank onto the ground.
I think that'll be extra, I guess.
Mr. Braun, how long have you had that under that shirt?
I have multiples of this shirt.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like the same shirt every time I saw it.
Bron pulls out his bag, and he's got multiple same blue striped boxer briefs and wife beaters that he swaps out.
Nice.
Oh,
I am 0% surprised.
okay. You know, I just wanted to make sure that you brought like enough clothing.
And I'm gonna drop 3 silver piece as a tip for taking the time to measure.
I do have a fancy one for special occasions, though. And there's
Oh?
one wife beater that's like
Pinstriped.
slightly tan. It's like, see?
Noticeably cleaner without stains.
Yeah. But like, still like, wow, that's, yeah.
Well,
That looks
I
so
mean,
good.
you know how you can tell who the bride is at a redneck wedding, right? She's the one with the clean bowling shirt.
As a redneck, you're right.
First of all, how'd you know?
First of all.
So she'll take your measurements and just... By the way, who's the smith that you were thinking of working with?
A young half-orc woman. I believe her name's Greta. She has a knack for making armor, and I thought maybe she was originally coming here to recreate some advanced armor. Maybe she could look into something for me.
I bet she could. Was it... I seem to remember there was a half-orc woman in the orc city as well. But
Yes.
I suppose she specialized more in armor? Or in weapons, rather. And this traveling one does armor. It's an interesting division of
Wait,
labor
are you
there.
talking about Greta?
No, Gloompa.
Gloompa does weapons.
Gloompa's lovely.
Greta does armor.
Which, by the way, I actually just put that. I just put that together in my own head. That was actually unintentional. And I was like, oh, I guess that kind of works.
Oh, I thought that was the get-go.
No, it was
I
just
thought that was the
no. They were
intention for
like
forever.
related, which was a point. But I didn't even realize like, oh yeah, I guess one does weapons, one does armor, just coincidentally. Like they'll both
that part,
they'll
yeah.
both do both, but they do like specialize. Anyway,
I just figured because Hazard has his armor and she
Totally,
was coming
totally.
in to do armor.
totally.
So it's
Armor and 6 sweet grappling.
and that, which I don't even know if that's really blacksmithing or not. That's like
No,
engineering.
this is
It's like
pure
a-
mechanical
Yeah,
genius.
and it's not even technically a magic item.
Braun stares intensely at the grappling hook.
What were you saying, sir?
Also,
Your own prize,
If
baby.
there's like any little like snack pouches, I would like to snag one of those as well.
Oh, totally. Like some little bags of granola.
Yeah, for the baby.
Yeah. We'll say that's the same as a bag of flour.
Cool.
Silver. Let's just say some granola.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're all
Some
good. If
Brooks
we got
oats.
one healing potion.
Okay.
And I think we're all set up for now. We'll be here for at least another day or so. We'll probably be around the town tonight. If you see us, come say hey. Or
Sure. Sometimes I take a drink at the tavern, or
Actually, where is the place to hang out at night? Where do the monks tend to go when they're let go of let free of the monastery?
Oh, a lot of them like to get a few drinks in at the Boozy Branches.
Boozy branches.
I'm in. Do they serve milk?
Of course.
Oh,
You
good.
realize what city you're in?
Yeah, but it was just sort of an instinctual question, because, the kids.
They also, yeah, they do. In fact, they have a drink that mixes the milk with the spirits. It's
Oh,
I've,
no.
I've never heard of. I don't know what a Russian is. They call it a White Russian.
I think it's called a white Goliath.
That's racist.
I thought White Russian,
Yeah,
like
Luke, we were
they're
talking earlier today.
Right?
about Russians. There's something about them.
I'm not
Yep.
gonna lie, beginning drinking Sydney, that was it.
I've never.
Yeah, I mean it's like a
It was the Kahlua that
I've never
got
been
me.
super big into those, but Kahlua and Bailey's can. You just honestly throw the two of those and then something else to stiffen it up a little more. That's a good time. At this point, I'm just a whiskey sour man. Or a vodka and Red Bull man, which I was criticized for last time a bunch of us hang out.
I'm apparently a 3 beers person, and
Mine
then
and...
just
Right? Yes, see, that's the criticism I got. Was I ordered one, and a mutual friend of mine and Ryan's was like, what are you, a frat bro? And I was like, I like the drink. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah.
But that is... Her immediate comment was like, all right, frat bro.
I just
Anyways.
started having vodka and Red Bull the other day. I'm like, oh, good. This will keep me awake.
Dude, it's tasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
it's Red Bull.
It does taste like boozy Smarties.
Red
Yeah.
Bull? Good.
Boozy Smart.
Which is what
So
I call
long as they
myself
don't
when
give
we're
you
at bar
a flat.
trivia of Boozy Smarties.
Hey-o.
All right. Anyways, any more business in the store, guys?
Let's talk more about booze.
All right. Well, speaking of it, are you guys headed to the tavern now, or what do you want to do?
Well, I don't think we really have much else to do.
You still probably
here.
got a little more time before evening comes and the monks are done.
I don't think Charlie's got anything till we're waiting for those guys to leave.
I think instead of going immediately there, like if everybody else is going, that's cool. But Val might like sit in like kind of central location and people watch and just kind of listen for any wayward talk about more dream bullshit.
Okay. Hey, it's me, Tabaxi number A. You just
Hello, Tabaxi
sitting
number
on
A.
a park bench over here?
Hey, let me join you.
Sure, I'm just over here still harvesting that iced tea.
You do that, man. You do your job so good.
I'm the only one who does it. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Living the dream, am I right, brother? Oh,
Tell me
shoot.
about it. Hi, Paul.
Yeah. Woo.
All right. The rest of you go to the tavern.
Probably drop off any extra stuff back at the hotel,
Okay.
but then head our way over there. Yeah.
Okay. So you head inside, and there are some Tabaxi patrons in there. Some are hanging out drinking, and the bartender might look slightly familiar.
Wow, I feel
Those
like
look
we just
like
ran into you.
those look like villains, guys. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey, folks.
Not to profile, but
the
they look
bartender
shitty.
holding his big old barrel of ale. Hey, welcome to the Boozy Branches, folks. What can I do for you?
Ugh. Table for 4. We're just hanging out a little bit until some friends of ours arrive here.
You got it. Say, we haven't met before, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I just get that vibe.
You have that face, though.
I do have 2 brothers who also run taverns.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, you can any table works, and just come up to the bar and let me know what you need.
Will do.
And then he will actually set the barrel down, unlike his 2 brothers.
We never did agree on how we hold barrels. I said we put them down.
Yeah, one brother holds it in the left arm, one holds it in the right. The third brother sets it down.
I guess we'll just hang out until the monks arrive.
Okay. Well, eventually some will walk in.
Is little dude with us?
Charlie?
Uh-huh.
I assume so.
Huh.
So this is...
They will serve Charlie milk.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie... They will serve Charlie, the Dragonborn, some milk. They don't serve Charlie milk. I don't know what that would be.
Don't it? No.
Are we still waiting for those guys to come out, or are we meeting them at the tavern?
You've probably got a little more time before they're done. Just maybe like an hour or so.
And
I am curious.
The idea was to sneak into that room while they were gone.
No, that
I
was
don't know
never
what-
the idea.
I don't know what your plan is.
That's been shot down multiple times. And you've been caught already doing that plan already.
I thought the whole thing was like, hey, they're gonna be gone. That doesn't matter.
Nope, that was never the plan.
Uh,
We're just gonna talk to him now.
Yeah, no, you'll be able.
I'm gonna go drink milk then. I have no idea
Yeah.
what else I'm doing.
No, they're
I
gonna
am curious where they get the milk from.
milk trees.
That's not
Don't
a
you know
thing.
that you can milk cats, Greg?
I got nipples.
I got nipples,
I
Greg.
gotta be-
Can you milk me? Andrew's
Right, he just quit.
Andrew's gonna pee. Do you guys want to take a quick 5 before he comes back, or do you want to? We don't have. There's not too much more, honestly, to do, but up to you guys.
I mean, he's peeing. We could 5.
Okay, we'll take a quick 5. We'll BRB when
go
the
do
monks
dishes real
arrive
quick.
at the tavern, I guess. All right, BRB.
Be right My eyes hurt.
Yeah, that's enough talk about Gigi's intimate apparel. Welcome back to the show, everybody. That's what we came back with.
During the break, we cried. For good
I
reason.
regret looking for clothes.
Yeah.
That's a sentence.
There
I
are regrets.
regret it.
I was a better
Thanks,
human
Internet.
being before this break.
So anyway,
Thanks,
in the time
Internet.
that you guys have been hanging out in the tavern, some of the monks will come in, along with the one that Charlie probably scoped out earlier. Oh, I should put this music back on.
One, which we all know because she's the only her.
Am I still like people watching?
I figure at some point you join them in the tavern.
Okay.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
join.
you probably would have seen the monks go into the tavern and probably join then, I guess.
Okay.
But at some point, yeah, you see them go in.
All right. I'll hang back for like a couple minutes more, see if they don't have any like stragglers or something, and then I'll join.
Okay. So yeah, you eventually get inside, and that's what's happening. The monks go in there and order drinks, and the one lady monk also orders a drink, and they're all hanging out.
So, hello, friends.
Hmm.
I got to really get to know Tabaxi number 8 today. Very interesting man.
Yes.
So you guys
Um,
like dating or what?
No, he's not really my type, you know.
Kind of a furry guy.
Well, I mean, outside of that, he's really into that tea, you know.
You gotta respect a man who loves his craft.
Yeah, and I do to a degree, but it's like all he talked about. And then like he kept giving me high fives, and to some extent, that's not the kind of like, that's a friend. That's a friend, not
Damn right.
not the.
Hey, little
Anyway.
dude.
Would you guys
high
like-
five?
High
High
five.
five? Yeah.
This is what
Thanks,
Tabaxi number A
Charles.
looks like, by the way. I'll bring it up for the stream to see as well.
Looking at her. Okay.
Oh my God.
You wait to spring this on me until now?
It's American Tail.
I approve of your new boyfriend. I approve.
He is not my boyfriend.
I
He's
know,
not
I
my
know.
type.
Not my boyfriend is not. I approve. Okay.
It's true, I'm very type number A.
Oh shit! Never mind.
He's here. No, but has anybody talked to Freckle yet?
No, not yet.
I'm socially inept. Don't make me
Well,
talk
why
to
not?
anyone, please.
I don't think Braun would let me.
I don't think I should be the one to do it.
While you guys are
Okay.
debating that, you all turn around and she's like standing. You notice the camera pulls back. She's standing behind your guys' table.
Like, oh, who's going to talk to Freckle? Oh my God, the
Um,
Freckle lady. Oh God.
Excuse me.
Time for girl talk.
Hi.
Hi. She'll look specifically at Hazard and grow 10 feet tall apparently. Hey, sorry, you're the one who's gonna spar Master Thunderclap tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Hazard. I'm Hazard. You can call me Hazard.
Yes, he is. He is going to be sparring.
Right. I just wanted to say, good luck with that.
I can't tell if Andrew froze. It looks like he did.
Nope.
Oh no, he didn't.
Well,
Froze,
Andrew
yes.
froze, but Discord did not.
No, yeah, no, I didn't freeze. Hazard froze.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to say good luck with that. Honestly, none of us have ever even seen him at full power, so it should be exciting.
Thank you. I'm just trying to learn something.
Does he often? I guess he doesn't fight at full power. Do you expect he will tonight?
I mean, probably not. I guess it depends on how you do it first. Anytime
Like,
we've
what is his power level then?
she pulls down a scanner over 9,000.
Thank you.
Richard made the joke too, but he's a distance from his
I
mic.
heard him.
He's on the horizon.
Yeah. Charlie's drinking milk in a high chair in the corner. No, well, we've never. I mean, some of the senior students have challenged him from time to time, just to really test their skills. but we don't know, what percentage of his power he's really using for that.
How did
Anyway,
this go?
well, she'll point to one of them. You see that one over there with the stripe on his left ear?
Yeah.
Well, he used to have all of his teeth.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, our hazard boy here is pretty strong, so...
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just
And Braun's gonna clap him on the back a little bit too hard. You know what I mean?
In the armor.
We're new in town, actually. This is Hazard and Braun, Valison, and our young compatriot Charlie.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
might you be?
I'm sorry. I didn't even get my name is Freckle.
That's an interesting name.
Thanks. I mean, I certainly have more than one of them, but that's my name. Yo, is that pirate's booty?
Lovely
it
to meet you.
is.
I can tell by the color of the bag.
You nasty.
Anyways.
Hey, do you... I'm so sorry, this is going to seem very, very abrupt. But would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions about the young man that might have passed away recently?
She starts to get visibly nervous. What young man would that be?
His name was Danae?
I don't know anything about him. Bye, and she'll run outside
We
quickly.
were going to ask everybody. Okay. So do you want to start with that gentleman over there then? And I'm gonna...
You point to the one with no teeth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast sending to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I figure out what exactly I need to say, because it's 25 words. What should I say? We are investigating his death. We think that maybe you might have some key clues to figure out exactly what happened.
No, I think you want to go.
Hey, we think you have his diary. Give it to us or perish. Wah.
No, she might know. If they were close, she might be feeling it right now. I might go that way.
What, like with the dreams? Ask her if she's had any dreams or anything?
Ask her about... What's the guy's name?
Danae.
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 However you wish to pronounce it.
That's the way I've been remembering it.
Danae. I mean, it's an annoying one because, like I said, I literally took the name of a star and cut it in half, so it's kind of an annoying one. Anyways.
We heard that he was having dreams before his death. We were wondering if he might have mentioned anything about them to you. Meet me out back.
I think you know what you have to say. Use your instincts.
Oh. Let me roll for instinct then, huh? No. I'm going to, she gets up and leaves. Val's gonna, pretend to go, get up and walk to a corner of a bar, and as she does so, she'll cast the sending. I'll say... It's about Danae's death. We know he was having dreams. That's 11. We are looking for... Oh no. Any insight that can help. That's 25.
Okay. So she'll just respond, with it'll be a moment before she responds, and then you just hear back, just come meet me at the monastery.
Okay. I will return to my friends at the table that I just got up and left like 2 seconds ago. She said to meet her at the monastery.
Oh.
I don't know if we want to put on a show and pretend to be interrogating the rest of these people.
I don't think that's necessary. The less the other people know, probably the better for her.
That's true. Okay.
Like now?
Does I will cast another sending. Right now?
Well, we could do it now or after the sparring match. I'll be here either way.
She wants to know if we want to do it after sparring.
Let's do it now. Let's find out
Okay.
sooner.
I will cast a third sending.
Okay.
I think right now is actually okay. Right now sounds pretty good.
I'll be here.
Okay. Or nope, she didn't say hear that, but I want everybody to know I'm out of third level spells.
And that's
Well,
when the Planetar walks into the bar.
Who's ready to die?
All right, let's go. Gentlemen, enjoy your drink.
Okay. So you all go. Oop, come on. There we go. You all go to the monastery.
I just don't understand city girls is the thing. Like, that's got to be it, right?
Well, some people have a type,
Yeah.
and sometimes, girls can tell when a man isn't being genuine.
What do you call that thing where your heart races really fast and like you're scared of talking?
Anxiety.
Heart attack.
Anxiety? Oh
Heart
shit!
attack.
Is that a heart attack? No, nothing out of my butt. It's all just kind of chest focused.
It eventually gets to the butt.
Oh no.
Is that true love, Ron? When it gets to
That's
the
when
butt.
you know.
Oh, man.
Oh, cool.
But that was a long time ago.
All right.
Anyway, I should probably get this fight going. All right, let's do this.
So are you talking to her first, or are you sparring? What's the plan?
I think we should go talk to her first.
I'm not talking. You guys talk.
All right, I got some things to say to her.
Okay, let's go talk to her really quickly. Hey, Hazard,
Yeah.
you can come with, or you can die alone.
What?
Huh?
What?
I mean, we're gonna go talk to Freckle really quickly.
I'll go with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
why don't
would
you come with
prefer
us?
that somebody be here to
Okay.
kill you or something. I don't think TC's going to kill you,
Wait, what?
but I feel like he's going to put a hurting on you.
Listen, I feel
He's
like
gonna look into your soul and be like, "You have a pretty mouth." And
everyone seems to be under the impression that I'm here for him to kick my ass. I just
That's what
want to
happened.
learn some things. I don't.
well,
Well, you can learn some things today.
yeah, but sometimes learning things comes with the ass kicking. Sometimes those are the most valuable lessons of all, is what comes with the ass kicking.
That's true. I died to learn some things. With you guys, I was there. You were there. Recently.
Yep. Unfortunately, that'd be the way of it.
Yep. I
So
chose
let's go
a
talk.
rough
Let's go
path.
talk to Freckle together.
Let's talk to Freckle.
Yeah, and then we
Freckle.
come back and you face Master TC when we do it like a unit, and we're here for you.
Okay.
Okay. We go find Freckle.
Okay. Well, she's just at the entrance. So when you get there, she's there. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Right. Well, the sparring match will be soon, so if we want to talk, why don't we just go up to my quarters real quick?
Yeah, sure. If we're allowed.
I mean, if we're quick about it, probably shouldn't be an issue.
Damn it, Ryan! No!
We'll wait for the sparring match for that.
Not that it'll matter!
Hey, Sin.
What's that, dear?
I've
That was
never
part
been
Sydney,
invited.
part her.
I've never been invited to a girl's room before.
Oh. Well, we're all as a group, so it's nothing weird's going to happen.
Okay, cool.
Like, you're in the clear, buddy. I don't think anybody's going to, put you on the spot for something that you're not ready for. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and her boyfriend just died.
Wait, boyfriends? Wait, getting invited to a girl's room has something to do with boyfriends? There's so
Sometimes.
much I don't know.
We'll talk about it. I feel like I can at least educate you a little bit.
I'm very confused as to why there's some things that I know that he doesn't know.
As am I.
Me too.
Some people are just sheltered.
All right,
Yes.
Pebble.
I've spent a lot of time focused on justice, okay?
Let's go into her room. She's waiting.
Yeah,
No
you
need
guys
to be
coming in or
nervous.
what?
Yeah, we're
My
coming.
cat is being a vicious bitch right now. I just want everybody to know that.
She's
What
jealous
the
of the
fuck?
tabaxi. She's getting jelly at that tabaxi.
Look, you are not as like a chubber wubber as the clappy guy, but if you could not,
You're spending all your attention on Chris Furley.
I want to go up to her with my really big sad eyes and be like, "Listen, Pebble, I've seen some terrible things."
That's not my
Freckle.
name.
What is it then?
She's Freckle.
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 Pebble, Freckle.
It,
Pebble
it
was
does.
the-
Pebble is.
the
They do
crime leader
rhyme.
guy.
I don't blame you. Anyways.
Freckle, I've seen some terrible things in my dreams, and I'm worried that those terrible things are the things that got Dene killed. And so we need you to tell us everything that you know that could help lead to the dream monsters.
I don't know what kind of monsters you're talking about. I mean, he did have a dream, and he had a dream, and he said it inspired him to want to craft this new armor set, but I don't know if that had anything to do with. Do you think that you're saying that dream is why he's gone?
I think it could be.
Do you have anything of his? They mentioned a diary at his home. Or the temple, more so.
Did they?
They did, but it wasn't in his room.
Insight.
Yeah, same.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty sure she has it.
Listen, it's really important that we get it, okay? Otherwise, other people could die.
Oh, well, when you
We're
put
not going to share any personal information.
Well, when you put it that way, listen, I'm happy to let you look at it, but it's kind of the only thing I have of his at this point. If
You can have it afterwards. We just want to look at it. We're not
If
going
we
to
can-
share any secrets. We don't care about that.
If we can jot down some notes from it, anything that he saw relating to that armor before his death, it would go a long way.
And we've been asked to handle this with absolute discretion. We know that this isn't a matter that is going to be aired out into the public. We want to keep this as quiet as we can.
okay, because I don't think his brother would have approved.
That's
Not that it even matters now. And she'll fetch it out from her side pouch. Just here you go. She'll hand it over to you.
Out of curiosity,
Thank you, dear heart.
why were you holding on to this?
I mean, he's gone. I want something to remember him by.
Well, then, if anybody else saw it, then they might discover the secret.
So
Yeah.
you took it.
Well, he wasn't writing anymore in it.
Fair. Let's see what's inside.
All right, so you look through. There's like,
I cast open book.
so there's like records of training, of like adventures he's been on with his brother and sister. One of the earliest entries is like, yeah, this guy with a mustache really just beat the crap out of me in that tournament.
Oh, I was gonna say it was like pages of just like capitalized like angry
I
scrolling,
will
like
murder
traced over
Poggy
several
Armstrong.
times, like fuck Ron Armstrong.
No,
There's blood in there.
It's a very humble, like, he beat me, but I'll train and I'll be even better kind of stuff.
Believe it.
Oh, does he say he'll challenge me again?
If he gets the opportunity to.
Oh.
Toward the last couple entries, you find a sketch. And the sketch is presumably the armor that he saw in his dreams that he wanted to get
Oh
made.
my god.
So you see this is probably like 2 or 3 pages from the end.
Is that one of the Mecha Boys?
Charlie freaks the fuck out when he sees it, like he's getting PTSD. Just like, oh shit,
You know-
oh shit.
It does look like Havel, Ryan, but it's not actually.
It looks a lot like
It
Avalon
really,
Rock.
yeah, the helmet really does look a lot. I didn't even realize that till just now. Anyways, so you see that sketch, and yeah, it's like, you know, I dreamt about this. Okay, so he talks about the dream, and in the dream he talks about how like he saw this thing wearing this armor, and it was running so fast that not even a tabaxi could catch it, and it was just running throughout the forest and like running all around the trees and like chopping down trees and like just generally like tearing apart the forest, and nobody could stop it. But he was really mesmerized by its armor and wanted it for himself.
Any sign in the anything about the trees, anything at all goes in as to where in the woods this could be?
Not necessarily in his description. It was just he just kind of saw this thing kind of whipping throughout the forest really quickly and just tearing it apart. But the last entry does describe the last place he went in his last outing.
Okay, where's that?
And he writes that he was exploring. There's a mansion not too far out of town where a human family used to live before they all died. It's called the Atomists Family Mansion.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Well, now I know.
Are they spooky and they creepy?
They just might be.
The Atomists family. Does this sound familiar? Is this a well-known noble family? They're humans, right?
You're asking who? You asking Freckle?
The DM or Freckle, whoever.
However,
Whoever's got the answer.
well, we can say you asked Freckle. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, we pretty much all know the story. They were a human family. Yeah, they got real rich in the capital in Octon, and then decided they didn't really want to live among their kind anymore. Had a real
Guys, you gotta
nice
head there right away.
place built out here, and then not long after they moved out, the entire family died of some sort of mysterious illness.
They're all dead.
Yeah, it's something of a ghost story around here. The mansion's just outside of town, but no one really goes there. They say it's haunted. And I'll let's take it over to the map real quick. And right here, just a few miles outside of town, you'll see the Atomists Manor is now on your map.
Right
We
on
gotta
the
go
water.
there, guys. We gotta go there soon, because the longer we wait, the more people could have dreams that are up to, that could be hurting them.
Freckle, would you happen to know if this manor or this mansion was built on any old ancient grounds, temples, anything like that? Is it in a woods by chance?
It's in a bit of a clearing near the jungle. Sure. I don't know about any ancient ruins or anything. I mean, it really is weird what happened to the family, though. So they must have done something weird, right?
Whatever.
To get that sort of punishment, to have your whole lineage wiped out like that.
Sounds like they were wiped out by something.
Maybe deliberately.
Does seem like our best lead at the moment.
Also worth noting that as Danae described it in his dream, it was that thing that was tearing up the forest and causing general disturbances.
It was what thing?
The thing that he sketched.
Okay. I think
I
that's
guess,
all we can glean from this.
Speaking of getting destroyed by something, I need far that it taught you.
Oh, right. I guess it's about that time.
Are there any like formalities I should be familiar with?
Honestly, Thunderclap can be pretty chill when he wants to be, but you never know with him.
He never
I-
has been.
Do I go in wearing armor? No armor?
It probably won't make much difference to him.
I think you should
Would
keep
I
the
seem
armor
like
on
a-
for sure.
Would I seem like a coward if I wear armor? Is this like just a gi pants thing?
Armor would probably give you the best shot.
Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm kind of new to the group. I don't really understand. Why is this sparring still a priority at this point? Why we gotta go fight the monsters?
Well,
Sometimes it is important to have those speech episodes, you know?
It is already in the evening, too, for what it's worth.
got about half an hour left in this session. And, the haunted mansion is not scheduled until next week.
Definitely don't want to go there at night. Definitely don't want to get there at night. We'll just go during the day. Be real easy.
I mean, honestly, that is up to you.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head back to the hotel and go to bed. Rest up for tomorrow.
You don't want to watch Hazard get his clocks cleaned?
Learn something.
About cleaning clocks.
Listen, Charlie,
Oops.
it's not always about winning every battle, clearing every hurdle. Sometimes it's going into something you know you're not going to succeed in order to get better at something you care about, in order to learn something. So don't take this as a loss. Don't think of it as a loss. Think of this as just another hurdle, just another obstacle in learning and becoming better. We all need to get hurt in order to become stronger. Does
So
that
you
make
tell me
sense?
that I should watch you get your butt kicked so that way I can learn from it?
Kind of.
I'm saying, assuming I get my ass kicked tonight, butt kicked. Oh no. Butt kicked. Don't take that as a loss, you know? You learn from these things. Don't be afraid of failure.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fight him.
No, I'm living vicarious. Learn. You know what? There's another lesson. Learn vicariously and personally through failure, you know?
I'm gonna just learn by your failure.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt.
But we will be supportive.
And I'm not gonna back down. Just remember that. I acknowledged it was gonna hurt and I didn't back down.
Let's
Hazard,
go.
I
Okay,
think.
then, well, I guess let's just do it. Let's
While
just go
we're
back there,
walking-
'cause what else we doing?
While we're walking down to the grounds, Braun's gonna pull Hazard aside.
Yep.
That was very mature of you. What you said back there
What are you talking about?
about taking pride in defeat, taking you know, that losing can be a door to opening something bigger.
Hi, Luigi boy. No, that's not mature. That's just life. These things happen. That's a cruel, harsh reality that you face, is that these things don't come easy. Not everyone.
You know, I'm just saying, for someone who's a child, it's pretty mature of you. It's pretty wise.
Oh, I think I get it. Let me roll a charisma check. Thank you. It's just us.
And who knows? Maybe you'll win.
I seriously doubt that. He's
Yeah, I don't think so either.
no.
You say that and you feel a big giant hand down on your shoulder. Hey, you ready to get this thing going?
I am. Yeah.
I did not hear him at all.
No,
Me
I'm pretty
neither.
light on my feet when I want to
Yeah.
be.
Surprisingly. You know it. You know what? It's just us. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to do this. Yeah, I just want to learn something from someone who's at a level that you are. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you think I'm only using a storm giant?
Oh, my. Okay.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Place your bets.
Listen, I don't know if you'll learn anything immediately after this, but maybe this will be the start of something, you know, that you'll learn down the road. Maybe it's a lesson you won't learn right away, but in the future, you know?
If it's just about getting your ass kicked and back up, I've learned that plenty at this point. So try to make it a different lesson.
I'll try. All right, and then, you know, crowd starts gathering around. Your students are all excited, about to watch the master work. All right, everybody simmer down, simmer down. We have some visitors to the monastery tonight, and would be, I think, a good time to demonstrate techniques. Maybe see some outside techniques from others, and, well, we'll see how this goes. And then he'll, pause together, just give you a bow.
I will reciprocate that bow.
And then, well, you're my guest, so you go ahead and make the first move.
I'm on the offense. Interesting. Cool. I will go ahead and circle my enemy. Do a nice
Okay.
and kind of evaluate and click onto Bron's YouTube link and find another way to kill some time because I'm scared.
Yeah, let's get some battle music going.
And once I run out of time, I'm supposed to be wearing armor for this, or
It's totally fine if that's what makes you comfortable.
it does make me feel like a coward. But
Please, you're no coward. You stepped into the ring with me. That's pretty brave on its own.
awesome. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and
Oh,
Take
somebody
this.
asked me to read this before the fight. I hope you pray to your god. Not that it'll matter.
Like one of the young monk kids sitting there like giggling, like ha.
So
bonus action.
okay.
Sorry, Hunter's Mark. I'll go
Okay.
ahead and concentrate on that since he is my only quarry
Okay.
at the moment. So, unarmed attack 21 to hit. I'm going to add that d6 to the damage. Relatively solid hit.
So you actually successfully hit him for 8 damage.
Actually successfully hit.
You do, you hit him. And then he looks at like wherever you punched him and then just like, not bad.
What's
Not
the
bad.
three for?
That it for some reason his hunter's mark rolls that every
Yeah,
time.
I don't know. And then critically fails, so I guess I punch him and I roll my wrist.
I'm just gonna say you miss and like fall to the ground.
That's
And then
perfect.
he
I dig
reaches.
that.
He's gonna reach down and like set you back up on your feet. You wanna try that one again?
No, I don't.
Are you sure? Might be your last chance, at least for this round.
Teach me something.
If you're sure.
I'm so scared.
I have a thirst for knowledge.
I would like to prepare cure wounds.
Okay. Well, then I suppose get ready to learn. Whoa, what the heck? Oh.
What?
All zeros?
Sorry,
Perfect.
I forgot
I dodged. I'm a whisper in the wind.
I forgot
I
the
am
2.
wind.
0.
Yeah.
That's more like it. All right. 12, 11, 21, 25,
Now, hold on.
12, 25, 26.
Now
So-
hold on. I'm glad I finally get to bust this out. Multi-attack defense. I get a +4 to my AC after the first attack,
Wow.
bringing my AC up to 24.
What is that? Where'd you get that? That's really cool.
That is Ranger. Thank you, Ranger.
Okay.
Multi-attack defense. I
Never
don't
heard of
remember which tree that is,
either.
but yeah. So the first,
That's
second,
really handy. So you're gonna get
How do
hit.
you have?
You're still gonna get hit 3 times though.
They have an AC of 20.
No. Wait. Okay. Yeah, the 16, 16, 17. I will get hit 3 times. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a
Wait,
lot of punches.
What's your AC? Normally.
It becomes.
Normally.
It's from 18. Right
Okay.
now it's 18.
So it would go up to a 22.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds more
After the first one.
Okay.
accurate.
So you're hit by 3 of them. But yeah, you have six punches come your way, and then the way his leg is wrapped like this in the picture, he like wraps that like around like your like neck basically.
Oof. Thirsty.
Yeah. So 1 second.
Would you like to describe how he attacks me? How he hits me?
He punches you a lot.
I do think like some of the punches he throws, I manage to like sidestep and block, but then he like catches me in the ribs, and then it's like a couple like tick tick tick, and then I kind of backstep out of the way of the last one.
Okay. I'm rolling this. I'm doing this so you can like see it
It's a whole lot of damage.
written out. Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Would you like to describe how I die?
not necessarily, because I don't know if you're going to. You take 41 damage, and you are grappled. So you block a few, but like 2 of them just like really hit you, and then yeah, he just grabs you with the leg like that. What's your total HP?
Let me just. I'm gonna double check my numbers real fast. Because I'm not the best at math, but I think I got this. Yeah, I'm at 19 health.
Okay.
Definitely below, well below my, well below half.
As he's holding you in that leg lock, that standing leg lock, he just
Oh, I need to roll concentration.
yeah, also do that. Which you got it.
Iron fucking
need-
brain.
You need to do it for each one time you're hit.
I thought it was for total damage, but yes, it would be per hit. Yeah, so
Well,
one
I
more.
guess it is 3 attacks.
One more. All right, so you don't keep it.
With that crit though, can I hold on to it?
Wait, where did the
Can we
damage
average
go?
that
That I
out?
rolled? Oh, there it is. With that, well, hold on a second. Let me see something.
Oh, because we don't know how much.
It's a minimum 10, so I will say you don't keep it, unfortunately.
Beans. Okay.
So anyway, so he's got you in a standing leg lock, and just feel free to tap anytime you want.
I
So
will.
wholesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll I'm gonna roll in athletics to try to flex out of it.
Okay. You don't.
I don't?
Nope.
So I only get a bonus action this round.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll use Hunter's Mark again on him. And then try to convince him. So, do you want to go to the teaching part of this?
We'll get there.
When I hit the ground and you brush your hands off, and I guess that's my turn.
All right. So here's the thing about this particular stat block. When you're grappled, they're not crits, but they're all automatic hits. So that would take you down to 7 HP. That's just one of his 7 hits. Hits you once. Like I said, you can tap out anytime you want.
I'll use my reaction to tap.
Okay. You tap out, and he will...
Did you learn something?
He relaxes the grip of his leg around you. And then, I need to look something up real quick.
He takes the rest of his attacks.
Buddy.
Yeah, he takes...
I learned that he's tough as shit.
Alright, 1 second.
If your knowledge is equal to your failure, you will get a lot of knowledge.
And then he's gonna say...
Suck shit, kid.
He's gonna place a hand...
You said you learned for failure.
So when you're sitting there panting, and he'll like kind of squat down a bit, he'll hold a hand out and just say, "All right, take my hand."
I'll add a knee, take his hand.
As he stands you up, you feel like he's like channeling some energy into you, and you're gonna recover 48 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
Wave the open hand.
I think so.
And as he lifts you up and just... So,
I wish I went way of the open hand.
Oh,
God.
that's so good.
must feel pretty nice getting a little health boost like that, right?
I do.
You know,
Round 2.
Well, something tells me we should just call it there. But
I
listen,
haven't learned enough yet.
well, maybe this is all for this lesson, but
Notice him, senpai.
but listen,
This is a good night for jokes, y'all.
Yeah, it's been good.
let me just say this: you got some fight in you. I like it. How about a little help me help you situation here, huh? You get me that inner school tournament I want with Night Sky, and maybe I'll teach you a little special healing, huh?
Special healing?
Yep.
I mean, okay, Okay.
Listen,
I mean, I'm more working on that hand-to-hand combat, but...
you can heal your
Okay.
friends, can you not? Is that not one of your skills?
Yeah. Have you been watching me?
I can tell a lot about a person from a quick sparring match. Listen, you did well, and sometimes keeping your friends healthy is just as important as striking the enemy yourself.
That's why I got the potion.
The kid's right.
I'll take a bow and reach out for like one of those arm shake things.
Yep. He'll give you one. Your hand can definitely does not get around like his entire arm when you try to do it.
No.
You know, I can tell you were a lone wolf for a long time, but now you're with friends, so remember, there's strength in numbers, so the better you can patch up your friends, the stronger you'll all be together.
My job is to take care of them as well as take care of the enemy.
That's right.
Thank you, Sensei Furley.
That's not my name, and I'm not sure where it comes from, Thank you for the sparring match.
I'm gonna show you the thunder in your face. Shut up.
And I do actually have something along those lines for you, Andrew, once that side quest is finished. It's something I already had planned, and it just made sense to do as a quest reward for this, I suppose. So anyways,
we'll give Hazard a little applause as he comes back and joins us.
And you walk by the one monk who's just like, at least you still have your teeth.
It's true. It's a hard look to pull off. No teeth.
Old angry cat with no teeth.
So, how'd it go?
He punches very hard.
And very fast, I noticed.
Yeah, I may have to just kind of digest on it, but I think at the moment, all I really learned was don't get hit.
That's an important lesson.
Did you not just listen to what Senpai was saying? Talking about the value of friendship.
Yes. I'm gonna go sleep on it.
Poor guy got the shit not beat out of him, and we all got the lesson for free.
Charlie, language.
Yeah.
I just hear I got it from you guys.
Who taught him this language?
All right, Charlie, I think it's past your bedtime. Let's head back, and in the morning,
for a while.
in the morning we'll head out to this Adamus family house.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you all go back to the tree house for the night with the eyeball at the base of the tree, apparently. Anything? Oh, did you drop from Roll20?
I closed out of like 3 windows.
All
I was
your
like,
tabs.
I don't need that, and then it was like, no, I do. I do need that.
All right. Well, is there any other RP people want to do for the evening before we just wrap the episode up on our little fun little cliffhanger?
I don't really have anything.
Okay. That's fine. So at some point you wake up in the morning, and so like I said, the manor is just outside of town. It is, in fact, about 4 miles, 3 to 4 miles.
That's not so bad.
Rolling DF? What? What'd you
I
say?
rolled. It said fudge, and I was like, I like fudge, so I hit it, and that's what it did.
Rolling. Oh, to fudge the roll. Right. Okay, so you start doing your walk to the manor. I'm assuming you just want me to pop you guys to the manor and we end it there, unless people have any RP they really needed to get out of the way on the way.
Yeah. Charlie's he's got his mind on one thing, and that's killing some dream monsters.
All right, so you make your way, and it's interesting. Despite it being bright morning, as you get closer and closer to where the mansion is, the sky does weirdly seem to be getting darker. And eventually, as you come to sort of like where the jungle, where there's a break in the clearing, you come to the Atomists family mansion.
Oh God.
And we will explore the Atomists family mansion next week for our Halloween episode.
From my new abode. And hopefully not haunted abode.
Yes. 2 new houses next week.
2 new
Not at all
houses.
haunted.
True. Well, okay, yeah, that's an episode, guys. We'll be back with a Halloween spooktacular next week. Good night, everybody. Bye, stream.
Good night, everybody.